Hi, I'm John Romero, and you're watching The Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
What up to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali? That's right, snooch to the nooch, to the Montclair Public Access channel in Cali. Represent.
It's not fake. It's fake. This is fake.
Hello, hello everyone, and welcome. So good to have you here. Welcome to The Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. It's so good to see so many familiar faces here. Let's take a minute here and rock out to this one. Am I right? Oh, wow. Let's take a look who we see. Who do we see in the chat? If you can put up the with the words, put up the words, please. We see Wookiee Warriors here in green, and Ron and Turbulent and Dave S. and Cole Dean is here, ladies and gentlemen. Cole Dean in the house tonight. So always, you know you're in for a good show when you got Cole Dean. Shadow Spawn is here. Nor Angel is here. And Sarah. And Daisy Days. And Ducko and Matt Smith. And Lance Commander and Chief is here. And Sal and Vergatron. And Cold Peen. No, I don't think that's him. I don't think that's him. Matt Smith, Leica Roozies is here. Max Blasto. And it's Dave S. Of course I'm going to notice you, Dave. Of course. Now, wow, we've got an exciting show planned for you. Later on in the show, we've got some super exciting things. Little something called phone calls. A little something called Kids Kabin. And little something called The Frog. Episode 2 is going to be on later in the program. But the most important thing here that you're probably all here to see is Montclair Perfect Boy Competition. Going on tonight We're going to find out who's the Montclair perfect boy 2021. And the captain is wondering who's it going to be. So that's coming up later in the show. Now, let's get started. Let's get it going. Okay. Now, before we get it going and open up those lines, you know what? Let's open up those lines now. Chad, what do you say? Let's open up those lines right now. Let's open them up. 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 Let's open them up. Let's open up those lines. So the numbers on the bottom of the screen, 1909, episode 2. Believe it, it's coming. Sal, you're wondering, it's coming. The number, there we go, Chad. Chad finally opens it up. Finally opens up something around here. The number's on the bottom of this, well, it was on the bottom of the screen, 1909-345-6434. Now, let's get this thing open. While we're waiting for those lines to open up, let's do a prayer for courage. So, Lord, I got it here on my iPod here, and it says, Lord, grant me tenacious, winsome courage as I go through this day. When I am tempted to give up, help me to keep going. Grant me a cheerful spirit when things don't go my way, and give me the courage to do whatever needs to be done. In Jesus' name, amen. By prayer of the name Dr. Pritchard. Wrote that one on there, and you're probably thinking that's not what it is, but if you can see there, Dr. Pritchard right there on the track. On the track. Now let's open up those lines. Open up those lines. Open up those lines, and let's see what's happening. Okay, let's open them up. Open them up.
It'll flow from the town of Montclair. The seaman will be there for a ride. Book your seats, sit by Richard's side. If you're feeling hard,
okay, now I see it lighting up here. We are lighting up, and let's hop over to our first caller on line 1. First call of the night. Number 1 caller. He's the number 1 son. The number 1 son. Number 1. Can you hear me, caller?
Glorious day.
Can you hear this? Can you hear this jam?
I can hear the jam, but I'm not really in the jamming mood. I gotta tell you.
What do you? Well, hold on. Kill the music, Chad. Chad, kill the music, please. Well, what's okay? What's going on? What's going on? What seems to be? It sounds like you're in a bit of a maybe a bad mood.
Yeah, well, Richard, the issue is, I came in here to talk about truck with you. I know you're a trucker, and you live the trucking life. So, but I wanted to talk about.
I kind of left that. I kind of left. I kind of fell into the romance of trucking for a little while, but I'm no longer into it as much. So I don't have the same love for it maybe as I used to, but maybe I'm able to still help you out even so. Because
I have a bone to pick with you tonight. After I was put through by Chad, I received some disturbing news from him, and I have a bone to pick with you if I'm being honest. And Chad over here has been working for you. He's a one-man operation, and you've been treating him like he's a whole production team. And I'm getting word here from Chad that you're calling his wife fat, that he can't provide for her, and you said that his wife needs a pickup truck to get around, a 4-wheel drive pickup truck, and even then she'll bend the axles. You're saying Chad needs a Class A license to drive his wife around because his wife is classified as freight.
Well,
You know what freight is.
let me tell you something, okay? Once you reach a certain weight, okay, you stop becoming a person and you start becoming a place. I've always said that.
No, and at the same time, you're saying Chad can't satisfy his wife, and someone named Flaccid Dennis needs to come and satisfy him for her? What abomination is this? You're treating Chad like he's subhuman.
Well,
You're doing wrong here.
Well, I don't know if you've ever seen Chad's wife. I don't know if you ever seen Chad's wife before, but I think if you did, you might agree with me. You might think that maybe I'm not taking it far enough. I'm only trying to motivate him and well, it's his ex-wife now, frankly, Chad, if we're being honest about what it is.
Are you not hearing me, Richard? You better turn it up here. You're treating Chad like garbage. And Chad was talking to me about getting an Annex Gold box cutter. Chad doesn't work around boxes. Why would he need a box cutter? He's saying it has 25% longer life and cutting ability.
Well,
You're driving a man insane. You're getting him to the breaking point.
I'm motivating the man, okay? I'm motivating that man to try and do better, okay? Because
You're not motivating anybody.
I'm providing encouragement. It's exactly what I'm doing. I'm saying things like, Chad, are you sure you want to eat that? Are you sure that you sure that maybe because he's always talking about ending it all. Every other day he's like, Richard, I'm going to end it all. I'm going to end it all. All I'm trying to say is that he's all, he talks about it so much that, yeah, I do say go for it, do it, go ahead and do it because he never does. He never does it.
What is wrong with you?
He never does it.
I'm quite frankly disgusted with how you treat
Okay,
Chad.
well, listen. Okay, one time, you know what Chad did this one time? Did I ever tell you about my friend Prokopowicz?
Who's Prokopowicz? Tell me
Okay.
Prokopowicz.
Okay, well, let me tell you about this story, and then maybe your opinion will change about Chad. So, Chad was in the basement here, where we in the basement of our church where we do the show, and he was sitting around here being all sad sack, writing a blues album or whatever he does down here, and I was having a bit of a gathering. I was having some friends over for dinner. I was having over Prokopowicz and his wife, who are. They're very important in this community. They own the hardware store. And anyway, so I invite Chad to come upstairs and have and join in. And he comes up stinking like rum. First of all, which I hope which was bad enough. But then what he did is he had one of those big gulp glasses, right? Full with rum, and he went up to Prokopowicz's wife and he did cheers on her again. He cheersed her tit. He cheersed her tit right there in front of everybody.
So you're telling me because a man was down bad, a man was depressed here, and you're telling me because he made a bad joke, he's instantly a villain? He's a bad guy?
Do you know what that means when I said that? He like when you clink dinks.
Yeah,
he
took the big gulp. He took the big gulp and then he hit the woman's breast with it like it was another big gulp glass. I understand.
Exactly. That's exactly what he did.
But everyone makes mistakes. There's nothing wrong with making a mistake. Sure, maybe the joke was out of context. It wasn't the right thing to do. But you gotta forgive a man every once in a while. How long ago was that? You said it was years ago. And
that was a long time ago. It was a long time ago.
Exactly. And what does Prokopowicz have to say about it? Prokopowicz forgave him.
He wasn't. No, he did not. They don't even talk anymore, and Chad knows why. Chad knows why.
Why is that? Now,
why? Well, but I just told you. Why don't you clean out the stupid out of your ears? I just told you, my child. I said that he did cheers against the Why am I talking?
He did cheers against her tit. Okay, whatever.
Well, I mean, whatever. That's the most important part of the story. Can't just say whatever.
Okay, so let me get this here straight. Prokopowicz is okay to hate Chad forever for making one mistake in sharing her tit, but it's okay for you to call his wife Frey. And how she would bend axles on a pickup truck and a semi truck. Chad doesn't have a Class A. You're like, oh, Chad, you need a Class A to drive around your wife, and that's okay. So should Chad forgive you?
I'm trying to motivate him, and if you can't see that, then maybe you should invite him to move into your house, because I don't know what you've done for Chad lately. I don't know what you've done for Chad. I don't know if Chad
Richard,
is staying. You shut your mouth. Chad is not staying in the basement of your place.
I shut my mouth. Well, how about you fix your stupid TV show? There's a big thing here.
Wife.
It says Clutch.
There's
a giant banner over here, and it says Clutch.
There's advertisements
and it's
on the
not
screen.
getting off the screen.
There's advertisements on the screen. We got to pay for this somehow. Like, what did you pay to watch this show? We're giving it away for free here. We got to make the money. You know what? How about you invite Chad over to your house? You get off my program. Chad, hang up, please.
No. See, now that there's Clutch over here, and you're a bad human being, Richard. You're a bad human being.
Okay, well, God bless you, and
whatever.
I hope that,
he cheered his
your wife.
Oh my God! But
I hope your
his wife
stays slim and healthy, and everything else like that.
Quite frankly, my wife is large. She's corpulent, and you know what? I still love her.
Hello, Anthony here is
my wife is corpulent, and I love her.
Can you get this other guy to shut up? Richard, can you get this other guy to shut up?
Can you hang up
on this? Who is this guy?
Chad, hang
up on him, please.
Get out of here.
Hey,
get out of
bozo.
Here. Get out of here. Get.
Bozo.
Get out of here.
You're telling me to get.
Anthony, you telling me to get out of here. Get out of here.
I should cheer Maggie Stonebridge's
get out of here.
See how she feels about it.
Why don't you drive your freight white?
Send him to the ranch.
Wife. Your wife. Put your Richard in his wife.
Chad, I'm here for you, Chad.
Okay. Good
Chad.
for that. Good for that. Another, let's feel sorry for this fat guy that always messes everything up. Let's feel sorry for him. I'm not going to.
Yeah, we should never feel sorry for him. How are you doing, bud?
Well, I'm doing okay, Anthony. What we're trying to do here is lift Chad up. You know what I mean? We're trying to encourage him to do better and get a wife. That's
actually pretty good. I'm actually calling in regards to Chad. I'm actually calling from Montclair's DNA testing center. This is Richard, correct?
It's Richard Burnish, actually.
Okay, bud. So we've been just looking through some of our old DNA test results, and we came across something kind of interesting. I think you might want to hear about it. So several months back, we did a DNA test, and the results seemed like that Thomas was your son, right? But we went back and we're looking at the results, and we think there might have been a mistake.
Well, there's obviously a mistake, because he doesn't look anything like me. I can tell you that, and I'm not even doctor.
Well, Richard, do you have any idea who his dad?
Take that off. I don't want to see any emoji pictures of those little hats like that. Get rid of that. Sorry, go ahead.
This is good news for you, because we actually believe that Chad might possibly be the father. Did you and Chad tag team Thomas's mother at any time?
Okay.
Hello, Richard.
Tag team your. Okay, we're going to go ahead to our next call, where we have Chris on line 3. Hello, Chris. Welcome to the program.
Hello? You got my name wrong, Richard.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
That's not my name.
The program says Chris. So,
it's Christoph Schick. It's Christoph.
Well, agree to disagree, because I'm reading what the program says here, and the program says Chris. So,
it must have been Chad. Chad did it.
Well, I'm not telling you what your name is or what it isn't, but I think it says it's Chris right there. So, okay. But anyway, Christoph,
you know what?
Let's get into it. How are you?
Okay. I'm not doing well, Richard. I am dying. That's just the truth of it. I'm an old man. I've done some horrible things in my past, and I'm looking for forgiveness, Herr Burnish. I've done some horrible things in my past, and I'm on my deathbed as we speak. Any moment
now.
I could croak.
You're right now.
Right now.
Right now. Everyone,
right now.
There's a man who's on his deathbed right now. Right now.
Right now.
Bob Smoker. Okay, I'm gonna call him out. He's a long time fan here, and he's asking me to let him know the next time that something like this came up, so he wouldn't miss it. So Bob, if you're paying attention to this, this is where the magic happens right here. Okay, so Christoph has done some things that he's not proud of in his life, and he's going to be transitioning. He's going to be transitioning to heaven here, and we're going to help his transition a little bit.
Yes.
So, what types of sins are we talking about here, Chris? Are they carnal sins, or what? Let's get into that a little bit. God forgives us all, of course. As long as you pray to Him before you die, everything's going to be okay.
Well, I was involved in the Holocaust. I was a guard at Auschwitz-Birkenau. I've been a part of many a Jew's death, and I regrettably clinked many dinks with the Jews.
Right. And, but now you feel differently. You feel like you made, like, you were wrong. You were like, what you did was wrong, right? Like, you've realized that maybe that wasn't a good thing to do. And
yes and no. I do not regret the killing of the Jews. I still hate them, but I clinked my dink with one of them, and that's what I'm looking for forgiveness for.
All right, let's go to our next chat. If you can put the next one in here. Hello and hello there. Just want to hold on before we continue with the call here. I just want to say just a quick short message here, please, guys. Just wait 1 second. I just want to apologize on behalf of the network of some of the language that made it onto the program on that last call. I just want to make it very clear that I think that the killing of Jews is very bad.
Thank you.
Okay. Go. Now that I've said that, I just want to make my position clear there that I think it's killing Jewish people is it's bad. Okay. So let's hop right across onto our next caller. Who do we have on the line now?
Hey Richard. I've called in a few times. It's Michael. Michael J. I won't say my last name because.
Well, we're on the we're literally there's a million people watching this all across the world right now. So.
Yeah, the FBI might be after. Anyways, yeah, I would. Yeah.
But go ahead.
So, for the past, since 3 years, my son Blanket has been defiant. I have 3 beautiful children, and my son Blanket has always continued to disobey me and do things he's not supposed to. He's stolen money from me. He's been listening to that Nirvana. He's been listening to all these types of bad people. He's been doing really bad drugs. He's been doing that marriage of Wabnabs. I think that's what it's called. He's just been very disobedient.
Well?
And so today, I was finally going to sit down with him, with you, of course, as our witness.
Yeah.
I have him. I think he's on the line, and I was wondering if I could speak to him with you.
Yeah, I think so. I'd like that. I think that's exactly what we should do right now. So,
Perfect.
you could put him on the phone, I guess. If you could put him on the phone.
Hey, this is Blanket.
Okay. Welcome. It's a bit of a it's a bit of a strange name. Well, where's Rug? If there's, I'm just kidding. So, welcome
That's
to the
very
show.
offensive, Richard.
Well,
That's not cool.
it isn't. It isn't though. So,
How
welcome.
would you like it if I called you Rich Biscuit?
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
How would you
well,
feel?
That's
Were you
okay.
tempted?
It's just a rug. That's all it really is. Okay, so a Blanket. Welcome to the program. It sounds like you and your father's relationship is needing some help. Maybe I'd like to hear a little bit more about your side of what's happening here.
Well, you see, Richard, there was a bit of an issue. He, when I was very little, he traumatized me. He held me off of a balcony. First, it was the balcony. Then it was the Ferris wheel. And then he tried to hold me out of the private jet.
Allegedly.
I feel... Allegedly? Michael?
Yes. Yes. Don't you talk back to your father?
Listen here, you white-nosed Voldemort-looking fuck.
Whoa.
All right?
Whoa.
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 Watch the language.
You got to watch
Damn
the
me
language
crazy.
on here. Okay, I'm going to give you one warning here.
I'm sorry.
You can't say that.
Sorry, Richard.
I'm starting to hear what you're talking about here, Michael. He sounds like a real trash boy. If he talks like that on
He's like your son. That
real
Thomas, the
trash.
bird-looking one,
Yeah.
Chicken man.
What makes you? What
Yeah.
gives you the right, Blanket, to think that you could come on Arc Show with that type of language like that and just say that?
Tell him.
Forgive me,
Yeah.
forgive me, Richard. I have a lot of anger built up. My father,
You're over here.
he's been doing all these crazy things.
You imagine how I feel.
Yeah.
Having a disobedient son. Yes. Your brother.
Yeah. How does he feel?
I feel very angry. I feel like when years ago, when me and my ex-wife Debbie Rowe, when she handed me the turkey baster, it was like, here, have 5 minutes with it, and then I'll take it to the doctor. I feel like from there to now, I have failed as a father. I don't know what I could possibly do better.
Well, it sounds to me like you've done everything you can here. It sounds to me like you might have you might have a trash boy. Now, I also am a father of allegedly of a trash boy who continues to disrespect his parents and cause embarrassment here. But you know what? I don't like, maybe in the case. So let me just ask Blanket a little bit more here. So, Blanket, where's all this hate and this anger and all this hurt coming from? Where is it? What's like?
Well,
Let's tear down the walls here and get inside of you and talk a little bit more when the walls are open and we're stretched in it. What's happening in there? What's the rub?
Well, you see, Richard, it just started with all that. I'm really upset about a few other things. He even had his monkey Bubbles. He touched me.
He touched you?
I'm very sorry. Yeah, he touched me.
Where did he touch you?
He used my back door.
You're gonna have to.
He violated me.
Did he go inside of your body?
Yes, Richard.
We'll hold the phone here. This changes everything. Michael, did you let your chimpanzee enter into your son's body?
Well, you see.
Well, it's yes or no. It's yes or no.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Tell him the truth, Michael.
Fine. You want the truth? my monkey Bubbles, he used to touch all the other children around. I didn't do anything about it. And so one day, I went to Toys R Us to buy the other children who aren't trash boys. New toys, different toys.
Yeah.
Tickle me Elmo, touch me
Yeah.
Elmo, all those
Yeah.
types of things. And I left him with the monkey, and I said, Bubbles, you need to watch my son. You need to make sure he doesn't get into the cookie jar. And you need to make sure he doesn't do all those bad things.
And then he jammed him in the, then he jammed him in the rear.
I guess you could say he put his hand in his cookie jar. Sorry, poor taste.
And he didn't even bring me back a Hot Wheel.
The monkey got up in them guts, Michael. He got up in them guts, and you don't even, and you're saying you're wondering why Blanket's acting strange when you're letting that monkey go get up in there. That's your son, okay? It's not just some like local boy you picked up at a resort or something like that, where you could just do whatever you want with them. This is your own son.
I've done that a few times, but I get what you mean.
Well, you should be ashamed of yourself, okay? You should be ashamed of yourself. And Blanket, I'm asking you, you gotta get out of there, okay? You gotta go seek help. You gotta go seek some help. You gotta go to the police. You gotta tell them that monkey put his he got it inside there a little bit. And it's gonna be embarrassing, but you gotta tell your story. It's the only way that you can put an end to. It's the only way you're going to be free of that. I can't believe that. In his cookie jar, he says. Okay. Yes. Okay. All right. Sorry. My producer, Chad, is telling me we have time for one more call. So let's go ahead and take this one call on line 7. Here, where we have Ron on the line. Welcome to the program, Ron.
Yes, my name is Ron Chapman, owner of Montclair Auto, the best mechanic shop in Montclair. Now, Richard, I want to tell you this, okay?
Yeah.
For any vehicle you bring into our shop, we'll do anything to it for free.
Anything?
You've done so much to this community that we want to, I personally think, here at Montclair Auto, we need to give you something as a thank you.
Yeah, I think so. Wow.
And what better way to give a thank you?
The money, right?
Like free oil changes.
Well, okay. So not what I was expecting.
And also, Richard, I've got to tell you too.
How about, is there any? Listen, I don't mean to seem not thankful for that, but maybe there's something we can work out. With like thanking me with like monetarily, maybe, like it could, like, sometimes it could be oil change, and that's fine, but other times maybe it could be cash, preferably cash.
Okay, how about this? I'll throw in the free routine maintenance for life, and on top of that,
well, that's
$50,000.
Well, there we. Are you? Yeah, I think that's more in line with what what I'm used to receiving for gifts like that. So it's that sounds about right. It's a little low, but you know what? I think that we can make that work, Ron. We can make that work. Thank you.
You're welcome, my friend. And also, for anyone in the Montclair community that is that has concerns with the veggie mobile truck,
Yeah.
just letting you know we are on the final steps of getting it road legal
Road legal.
and ready to serve the
Yep.
Montclair community.
It's coming back. Hackensack, Meridian, and get those. You're going to want to collect those veggie mobile bucks. You want to collect those veggie
Yes.
bucks because once that train gets rolling, there's no stopping it. Isn't that right, Ron?
Oh yes. One time when I got the cabbages from them,
Mhm.
beautiful.
Beautiful
Best
cabbages
I ever had in my life.
in his life. Yeah, in his life.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Ron. Thank you for
Yes.
that. And we appreciate your donation very much.
You're welcome.
God bless you. God bless you, my child.
God bless you too.
Hear that, everybody. Veggie mobile truck. It's coming back. And to everyone was saying that, like the fundraiser, that money didn't go anywhere. Well, that's where that money went. Clearly. Why would the man be calling up saying he's fixing it if we didn't give him the money? But okay. My producer Chad's telling me that we actually have to stop taking phone calls for a moment here and take a look at some of the fax machine messages that have been coming in. Okay, and let's take a look at some of those. Now, for everyone who doesn't have an internet at home, they can send it in of the way of fax machine. You take a piece of paper with a picture and you put it into the machine, and I get a piece of paper with the same machine, same. Okay, like this one here, it comes in and says, "How dare you reject my Richard inside you, Richard? I'm coming for you, Richard, but not before I get the Richard Bird Boy." Yeah, no. Maybe we can do a bit of do a green screen on that one there, and we'll just make that one just like that, and then the green screen will take that right out. So, whatever. Okay, this one comes in from Dale Burnish pastor. It says it's the Burnish burglars, bailiffs, banking on a big one. Ayo, I'm on top of the roof, son, about to climb down. How did he fit through the tiny? Okay, well. There's a whole bunch of message in there about Methodist man. I'm not overly familiar with his. If this is a rap one, maybe, but we're just gonna leave. We'll pick that one up a little later once we know a little more about the Methodist man there. Okay, this one comes in from Anya Nees, who says these spot the difference games are getting harder and harder. I could do that all night. All night. So it comes in from man of the name Dave, says, Richard, you cheer me up in these trying times. Last night, I played my flute for Jesus. He liked it so much, he sprayed me with his love. It got in my eyes, too. Type, spray me with your love, Jesus, if you love Jesus. Well, spray me with your love. That's easy to type. It's easy to type. That is easy to type. And there's more. These are the types of messages that I like to get that aren't about pictures. Dave S. again says, Jesus, may I love you hard above all things. May I reach the ecstasy which you have prepared for me in heaven. Place in my heart a desire to please you and fill my mind with your thoughts of love. so I may grow in your hard love. Type hard love. That one's going to go up on the wall, I think. I want to put that one up there. See, we've got a bit of a collection going here. Okay, this one comes in from Dave Schneider, who says, "Show me those feet." And it's a picture of a man. It's just a picture of a man. Okay. All right, this one comes in from man of the name Monica. It says, Richard is selling pills on the street. I was taking a stroll when I saw Richard selling Lexivan. He yelled, "They are the only pill in lemon and lime flavor. If you're stressed, take one. What's the worst that could happen?" It's a picture of an Asian woman doing haiku or something like that. And then, okay. You have another one coming in from a man of the name Dave S. He says, "What is the joy that makes me smile? What is the joy that makes my feet dance? What is the joy that causes my heart to sing? What is the joy that brings my eyes to sparkle? What is the joy to answer all who wonder?" Jesus. Type Jesus. Type Jesus. I want everybody to type Jesus. I want you 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 to type Jesus. Type it. Okay. Okay, sorry, I got a little excited on that one. I get very excited about Jesus. I really do. I do. Guilty is charged. Guilty is charged. But okay. We're going to go and take a short commercial break. So go and grab yourself some Dad's cream. Maybe do some burpees. Maybe see how many times you could say Jesus in a minute. Mother Mary, Mother Mary. Mother Mary, Mother Mary, Mother Mary, Mother Mary. You just, and we'll be right back after these short messages with more of your phone calls. This is The Ark. My name is Richard Burnish, and you're watching live on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3.
97-cent Montclair Brawling is back. This Labor Day weekend, Brawling is only 97 cents a game from 9 till 7 p.m. Friday through Monday, pay only 97 cents a game. All of the brawlers that I play with are clean and have real strong physical traits. Why try some other man's brawling? I keep my brawling lanes fresh. I'm the real brawling boy, Ricky Dringer, and brawling is in my blood. Let's get something straight. It's not my fault that my son jammed those lanes. He broke the golden rule. Never come to the balls, let the balls come to you. So grab your gear and come on down for 97 cents a game at Brawling Alley. Let's get rolling. Get out of here, Dale.
It's time to make the Go Wireless switch to a better phone.
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Rewind!
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Go wireless, get more payless, go wireless.
Good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Mohives. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Sheehy, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
Glorious day. I'm Councilwoman Dr. Renee Baskerville, and I'm very excited to share this news with you. Once again, the Township of Montclair will be partnering with City Green Veggie Mobile Truck. We'll be coming into the south end of Montclair to the Community Saving Bank parking lot located at 323 Orange Road to bring fresh fruits and vegetables, flowers, honey, eggs, and other opportunities to the Township of Montclair. We're so excited to join our partners, Hackensack Meridian Mountainside Healthcare, along with the Partners for Health. Partners for Health do so many things in our township to make sure that we're all receiving adequate health care, education, and healthy opportunities. So we're really excited to be partnering with our partners from last year, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank them. So every other Wednesday until the end of November, the next date will be June 21st. Then we have July 5th and 19th, August 2nd, 16th, and 30th, and September 13th, 27th, October 11th and 25th, and November 8th. So they'll be coming from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Again, that's at the Garden State Community Bank parking lot.
like shut it down. When these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the art, I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. Do you really think I do this all for free?
Well, maybe I wouldn't make fun of her if she wasn't so disgusting. And I'd say that this is probably about the size of her disgusting little hole right there. You can get your whole fist up in that slam pig. No, she is. She is a slam pig. Okay, shut up, Chad. We got a show to do. Shut up. Okay, ready? Well, turn on. Okay, yeah, I'm ready. Thank you for the heads up this time. Okay, 3. Hello! Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the program. Welcome back. Now, if you're just tuning in, into the program, you've only missed the first segment of the show, which you missed some phone calls, but you missed some of these messages here as well. We had a couple more I was supposed to show before the break here. We can maybe show them real quick. From Pastor Mo Lester says, "I'm a perfect boy, Richard, as long as you don't look at my." We've got this new green screen thing here. It says, "I am the perfect boy, Richard." But yes, so you've only missed the first segment of the show. You have dental floss behind you right here. I know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. Good one. So, as I was saying, if you're just tuning in, we're going to open up our phone lines for the next segment here, where my producer Chad's going to open up the lines. You can call in at 1909 345 6. What's Chad? If you can put the number up, 345 6434. Chad, can you put the number up? I don't have it in my head everywhere I go. We've been over this. Always put the number up when I say that. When I talk about the number, show the number on the program. There you go. Is it that hard? 6434. Thank you. So we're going to open up our lines, okay? Later on in the program, after our next break, we have some very exciting stuff coming up. We've got a little something called Kids Kabin coming up later in the show. And the most important thing that we're all probably waiting here for is our contest. Is the contest that we're all here to see. Montclair Perfect Boy 2021 is going to take place. It's going to take place in probably about 30 or 40 minutes from now. So around 7:30, 7:40, it's probably going to happen. You're going to want to be here for that. This is the Montclair event of the century, okay? We're going to introduce you to our contestants on the program. Okay, we have Dylan, we've got Grace, we have Niall, and we have Taggart, all competing for the title of Montclair Perfect Boy 2021. That's coming up after the break. So you're going to want to be there for that. That's level 900 stuff right there. Level 900, easily level 900. So let's go ahead and open up those lines. Let's go to our first call here on the line and welcome him to the program.
Hello, am I on the air?
You're live on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3. I'm your host, Richard Burnish. Welcome to the program.
Oh, wow. Hey, Richard, how's it going?
Oh, it's going great. It's going very well. Show's off to a great start. There's literally thousands of people tuning in across the world, millions of people. Half the world is watching this show. Half the world is watching this show. And hold on here. This Ancestus, Quinn is asking about the frog. Will the frog episode 2 will be later on the show? Well, I've got some news for you guys. Unfortunately, the frog. Just kidding. The frog's gonna be episode 2 is coming at you during the kids' cabin. Okay, so hang in there. Montclair exclusive. The Frog episode 2 premiering only on the Arc on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3. So, welcome to the program. Sorry about that, caller. I had a little bit of housekeeping items I had to take care of. I'm a very important person, so I've got a lot of things I have to remember. But thank you for calling in.
Yeah, no worries.
Now, who am I speaking with?
Oh, my name is Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Ryan on the program. Welcome, Ryan. Welcome to the show.
It's Brian.
It's
Brian with
yeah,
an R.
right. Of course. Oh, so sorry about that. Now, what could we help you with today, there, Ryan?
Well, I was just hanging out at home tonight, sitting on the couch watching some TV, and flipped it over, and I saw your show was on, and I like to watch here and there, and I like to play a little bit of guitar as well, and I thought I'd come up with a bit of a song for what I see on the show here.
Hold the phone. Did you say that you play guitar? Is that what you were saying?
I play it a little bit, yeah, here and there.
Ryan, I got to tell you something. It's going to blow your mind. Look at this. Ryan, there's also, you play guitar, and there's a guitar right here. What are the odds of that? That there's a guitar right here in my hands, right here, just like that. You can kind of see the fingerprints on the guitar when it was, because it was made in China, you see, and they had glue on their fingertips when they were putting it together, and you could see the Chinese fingerprints here in the finish, and that's how you know that it's handmade. But anyway, enough of that jibber jabber. Let's get it. So, what is this song? What's this song about?
It's about a pastor.
So it's about a pastor.
It's about a pastor, yeah.
And what's the name of this song?
It's called "The Pastor's Cup Runneth Over."
The pastor's what? Cuck? You say cuck?
The pastor's cup.
Cup, of course, cup.
Yeah.
Cup, of course. The pastor's cup is filling over. Go ahead and take it away, Ryan.
All right, thank you. Hey, Pastor, what you drinking? Your speech kind of slurry. That doesn't look like a bottle of ice cream, oh no. I think you're drinking hard liquor, 'cause that's what I heard. Stronger than I heard of buffalo. I say, that's why I can't. If you get stopped at a checkpoint, what do you blow? I'm guessing a 1.6, you better drive slow. I bet you drive with one eye closed, 'cause you're seeing double. I think you're borderline alcoholic, say, just walk out, stay within the line, or you might get pulled over, and then you will get another DUI. I bet you drive with one eye closed, 'cause you're seeing double. I I think you're borderline alcoholic. Stay within the line, or you might get pulled over, and then you get another DUI, 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 to a quack.
That's it. That's the song.
Oh, that's it. That's the. Oh, that's it. That's the song.
That's it.
Oh wow. Yeah. Well, that's pretty. Well, I got to ask you, Brian.
Brian.
Well, do you think that I'm an idiot? Is that what you think?
Not.
Is that what you think that this is? Like, you think I'm just some idiot?
No,
It just
not
answers
at all.
these calls, and you just call up and you sing songs about, how I had a DUI and I lost my license, and Chad had to drive me everywhere, seeing double.
The song was about a different pastor. A different pastor I saw on TV. You're my favorite
What do you?
pastor.
Well, how many pastors
You're
are
my
on
pastor,
TV
but
here? How many pastors are on?
there's a couple.
I gotta ask you here. You think that I'm some sort of GD idiot? You can just sing songs about I hated that, because I think that song's about me, and when I lost my license, because I was told that it was non-alcoholic wine. That's what I was told. Okay, and I didn't know, because it was I didn't know.
Yeah, no, I had no idea that happened.
I had no idea.
Mistakes. No idea.
You had no idea.
A different pastor.
It's about a different pastor.
over in-
He says it's about a different pastor. He's writing a song about a different pastor. He's writing a song about a different pastor. It's not about you.
different pastor.
He's writing it about a different pastor. He's writing a song about a different pastor. He's writing a song about a pastor, but it's a different pastor. He's writing a song about a pastor that is not a different, that's a different, he's a pastor who is different.
A different pastor. Right.
It's about a pastor.
about a different
It's about a pastor who is different. It's about a pastor who is different.
Yeah, the song's not about you. It's about a pastor who is different. The song's not about you. It's about a pastor who is different.
About a pastor that's different than the pastor it's a different type. It's a different type of pastor song. It's a song, and it's about a pastor, but it's about a different type of pastor.
A different type of pastor, right. The song's not about you. It's about a different type
The
of
song
pastor.
is about a different type of pastor.
A different type of pastor.
It's a different type of pastor.
Yeah. The song's not about
song-
you. It's about a different
The song is
type
about a
of
different
pastor.
type of pastor.
Right. It's not about you.
It's about a pastor. It's a song. It's a song. It's a song. It's on guitar, and it's about a pastor.
I like to play a little bit of
but
guitar.
it's a different type of pastor. It's a different pastor.
The song's not about you. It's about a different
It's about,
type of
it's
pastor.
about a different type of pastor. It's a different type of pastor.
The song's not about you.
You got
A different type of pastor.
it's about,
I play a little bit guitar, and the song's about a different type of pastor.
it's about a different type of pastor. It's a song about a different type of pastor. It's a pastor, but it's a different type of pastor.
Right. And the song's not about you. The different type of pastor. Song's not about you, it's about a different type of pastor. I like to play a little guitar, and I wrote a song, not about you, but about a different type of pastor. Are you okay there?
It's a different type of pastor?
A different type of pastor, yeah. Not about you. I play a little guitar.
It's a different type of pastor.
Not about you. A different type of pastor. It's about a different type of pastor.
A different
type of pastor. Different type of pastor. It's about a different type of pastor. Song's about a different type of pastor. A different type of pastor.
Yeah, it's a different
The song's
type.
about a different type of
It's
pastor.
a different type of a pastor.
Different type of pastor. Different type of a pastor. It's about a different type of pastor.
Tip. It's got a tip. The tip of the pastor.
Tip of the pastor. It's about a different type of pastor. I play a little guitar and I wrote a song. It's not about you.
Yeah.
It's about a different type of pastor.
It's a different type of a pastor. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you. Okay. Let's go to our next call here. Welcome to the
This is a
program.
collect call from Knoxville County Penitentiary. To accept this collect call, say yes now.
Yes now. Yes now. Yes now.
Hello.
Hello, caller, and welcome to different type of welcome to the program.
Yeah.
You're live on Montclair Public Access 2 TV3.
Well, my name is Russell Buckholz. I'm calling from the Knoxville County Penitentiary. How are you?
Very well. Different. Yeah, very well. What could we help you with today, Russell from the county penitentiary?
I'm calling to inform you that I'm in jail for the murder of my wife, Leanne. And I told you specifically not to tell anybody about me killing my wife, Leanne, on your program. So I guess there's nothing I can really do about it. So I'm just calling to say goodbye.
Well, no,
I've been
Russell.
charged with the murder. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't me, Russell. It wasn't.
Wow.
I would never go to the pigs. Okay? I'd never do that. I would never do that.
But the pigs?
Yeah. Well, I'd never take that to the police.
Well, that's strange because pigs can't talk, and pigs, they're made for bacon. They're not made for arresting Russell Buckholz. I'll tell you that. So go on. Yeah, well, it's strange. I call in and I tell you, I'm in the Knoxville County Penitentiary, and you tell me that you're done talking to pigs. Pigs are on farms.
Yeah.
Pigs are on farms. Well, anyway, I'm at the Knoxville County Penitentiary for the murder of my wife, Leanne. Just calling to say goodbye on account of my trial is in August of 2042. I don't anticipate that I will live that long, and I've been given very limited phone rights. So I just wanted to say goodbye to everybody. Y'all been with me through a lot. Me killing my wife Leanne, my wife Leanne trying to kill me me fornicating with that woman, Sandra. Thank you for that, by the way. But I have to say, if anyone goes to the Knoxville County Fair and meets a woman named Sandra and she's pregnant, kill her and the baby. I don't need to bring a baby into this world and tell you I may be 85, but I'm still virile. So, if you meet a woman named Sandra, give her the old 1-2 right in the stomach if she's pregnant. Now, I remember it was about 25 or 30 years ago, I did go to jail once on account of I drank a bottle of old Granddad and hurled myself down a highway. I didn't hit anything that night. Well, I drank the bottle of Granddad out of an old glass that my brother Ronald gave to me. Ronald is 84, but he died about 20 years ago. Got shot in the face by a Mexican. Well, Ronald gave me the glass, and I drank the old Granddad and started hurling myself down the highway. And I got caught by the police. Did you call? Was it the police you were calling a pig? By the way, is that,
no. That was.
Do you talk to farm animals? You might like the Knoxville County Fair. There's a bunch of pigs in the petting zoo.
That was a different.
You can't. Yeah.
That was a different. That was a different pastor.
Well.
Chatty, the man's coughing. The man's
I can't
coughing.
Cough too loud on account. I can't cough.
You can't talk too loud, Chad.
There's about 15 African American men looking at me.
American men looking at him.
And they want the phone, so I got to be quick. Let me tell you more about my brother Ronald. Now, my brother Ronald, he was a good man. He was 84, but he died about 20 years ago, which would have been, 1974? No, 20. So, it was about 20 years.
This caller's time has run out. Thank you.
Okay, let's hop over to our next line here, where we, well, first of all, I guess we want to thank Russell for staying with us for as long as he has. He's been a long time member of this community, and we have enjoyed hearing from him and his wife and his whole family. And we want to thank him for all of his service. And we wish you all of the best during this next chapter of your life. And I'm sure you're gonna come out of this even better than before. This will make you even stronger, and because God wouldn't let anything bad happen to you. You're a good man, Russell. And I think I speak for everyone here when let's type in Amen Russell. Type in Amen Russell. Type in Amen Russell. And we'll say goodbye to a legend who brought us that horse back there. The first time I got that horse back there, the picture of that horse back there, it was Russell who wanted to talk about that horse back there. He appreciated a good-looking horse. If it wasn't for that horse back there, and it wasn't for Russell, then none of there wouldn't even be a show. There wouldn't even be this show. There wouldn't even be this show, and there wouldn't even be the picture of that horse back there if it wasn't for that man. So Godspeed to you, to Russell. Amen, Russell. Amen. Go with God now. It's time for you to sleep, Prince. Amen, Russell.
This is Daryl Bunyan.
Daryl, welcome to program. The name's Richard.
Yeah, hi.
You're live on the Arc on Montclair Public Access TOS TV3.
Yeah, well, I'm an old crack pipe smoker. I've been smoking crack for the better part of 45 years there, Buster. I was wondering if you could help me with a problem I've encountered in my pancreas. I think it has something to do with the nectarine connected to my flipper, and my normal doctor just doesn't seem to be able to get the job done. Now, what I want to know is, could my prolonged use of puffing on my crack pipe has recently affected my flipper mechanism within the lining of my nectarine within my pancreas?
What are you talking about? What the hell? What is he talking about here, Chad?
And he said, I better extinguish my crack pipe up over there. And I said, buddy, if you come up in my puffing parlor, I'm going to come out whooping.
Well, why? You're doing crack pipes for 40 years, and you're telling me that you've got problems with your pancreas, and you're acting like you're surprised by this.
Hey, fella.
You've been doing that for
5 years old there,
well,
Buster.
you've been doing all that crack cocaine, and all of your guts are going inside out now.
Well, do you think you could help an old crack pipe smoker?
So what's this nectarine you're talking about?
It's the nectarine. My doctor talked to me. It was connected to the flipper mechanism within the lining of my pancreas.
The flipper mechanism. Are you smoking crack right now on this program? Right now, you're doing drugs.
I'm puffing on my crack pipe in my puffing parlor. You got a problem with that, Richard?
Yeah, I do have a problem with that because this is a family program. And they don't need you calling up here with filth and all of the children that are watching this. They're getting ready. They're sitting down on their butts and they're going to get on the carpet to watch TV. And they're listening to you talk about doing coke.
Hey, Philip.
Injecting those cans in there.
This is crack cocaine. There's a difference.
But there's children watching this program. You realize that. Think of the influence.
I started smoking crack at the age of 28 back in 1993.
Well, he did the math. He definitely did the math. He did the monster math.
Hello.
You get off this program. This is a program of about God, not about smoking crack in the house.
Pancreas.
You get out of here. You get.
Help me out.
We're not going to help you. We're going to get out of here and go to the next. We're going to do the next call.
Well, that's not very professional.
Well, that's because bad things happen to people who inject cocaine then.
That's smoking cocaine.
Okay, we're going to... hello?
Back in 93.
Hello? Caller?
Hello?
Chad, hang up on this crack man. Hang up on this crack man. Hello, can you hear me, caller?
Daryl Bunyan.
No, not you. Hang up on the crack man.
Burnish. I need you to heal my pancreatic lining.
Get off that crack man. Caller, are you there, caller?
Heal me so I can get off.
Caller, can you hear me?
The flipper, it's been affected.
I can't hear you with the crack man here.
Chad! Hang up on the crack man. Chad!
Chad!
Hang up on that crack man. Get out of here. Go on now. Get.
Is he gone?
Sorry about that. Just want to apologize to everybody who had to hear that. That's not what we're about. That's not what this show was about.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Chad, you got to get faster on that button. You got to get faster on that button. Okay, so hello. Welcome to the program.
Well, how are you doing today?
Gonna hang up on that crack man. We don't want to get that crack man on the call.
Not at all.
I'm doing fantastic. That was a different type of pastor, but I'm doing great. What's going on in your what's going on with, how are you?
Well, I wanted to say that at least Chad can get a wife unlike you. You're a fat fucking cunt, and go fuck yourself, you bitch.
Whoa, listen. Were you saying? Sorry, were you saying that about me?
Yeah. You're being rude to Chad, and I'm tired of it.
What are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? You
What are you
defend?
gonna do about
You
it?
defend some big lard that you've never even seen before? Weighs 1,010 pounds?
Yeah, I'm gonna defend him.
Why?
You're rude to him.
Well, well, have you not seen what he's been like? Wow.
He's a one-man production, and you're just treating him like he's a garbage kid.
Well,
and it's just unacceptable.
He's one man. Have you seen him? He's like 3-man productions. I mean, because he's so big, he's the size of 3. You know what? You can get out of here too. I don't need you standing up for Chad. He's disgusting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Since someone's
let's all love Chad today.
Being there for Chad,
Everyone's
hanged up because you're such a small little guy.
Listen,
that's why.
everyone. He's
You're a
every
small
day.
man.
He's talking about ending it all, ending it all, ending it all. I say, do it already. Then stop. Either God will accept you or He won't. Don't just like sit and do Jenga or whatever he does down there. With the game with the
crack man than a fake pastor.
Yeah, get off the show. Get out the hell off the show. Get the hell off the show. Doing down there. I don't know, Chad. It's got those blocks. It's the same thing. I don't know what you're building down here anyway. Legos or whatever that is. Get yourself a job. Okay. Let's take a little short break from these phone calls here and take a look at some of these amazing messages that are coming in of the way of fax program. So for everyone watching at home who may not have an internet at home and they want to, defend Chad for, then send. You could also send it in this way or shoot yourself in the head. I'm just kidding, but really, do it, Chad. Exactly. The wizard. There's a wizard in here that says, "Do it, Chad. Stop talking about it. Just do it." Like that shoe, that Nike. Just do it, Chad. Just do it. Okay, this one comes in from Monica. It says 4 inches versus 7 inches. White man offers wife to African priest for member growth secret. And it's got a... Wow. You know what? Not on my show. It doesn't. Not on my show. It does not. 0%. Green screen this one there. Chad, green screen this. This one too. I want you to green screen that. Please. Thank you. All right. This next one comes in from a person of the name Massive E, who says, real men, what defines a man is up man are the... Okay. Okay, we have got another one here of the name Raz. He says, I'm out here getting this paper, Richard. Selling my wood isn't just a hustle, it's a lifestyle. I've got 99 problems, but wood ain't one. And it's a picture of caveman doing wood. Right? From those AT&T commercials. I think it's a joke thing. Anyway, man of doing wood. Okay, thank you for your message, Raz. Okay. All right, this one comes in from Sheehy, who says, Richard, we tried to settle your debt in the octagon, but whenever I threw a kick, you tried to catch my toes with... Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Plain and simple. That's not what we use that for. This one comes in from Dances with Fire. It says, Richard, this is Dances with Fire from the Mahivi tribe. The Mahivi tribe. You not only stole my people's land, but rejected me for the perfect boy contest. My Mahivi brothers are going to give you maids. My Mahivi brothers are going to give you the maids on top of my on top of my herpes. Give us our land back, you white. Give us our land back, you white devil. Listen, I don't even, okay. Okay. This one comes in from real Richard Burnish. Says, whoever is watching this phony, I am the real Richard Burnish. Do not believe this false prophet. The frog is a lie. Follow me to salvation. It's picture... I don't like that. I don't like that one. Okay, we got time for one more. And this one comes in from Christ K, who says, Richard, the FCC is on to you. They've got you wired. Be careful. Don't mention the savings in... Okay. We're going to take a short... okay. All right. My producer, Chad, is telling me that we're going to take a short break, a short commercial break, and we're going to be right back with what you've all been waiting for. This is the main event of the night here. After the commercial break, we're going to be doing Montclair Perfect Boy 2021 competition. The contest is happening. So you're going to want to tell your friends to get in here and check this out. You're going to tell everyone if they want to be a part of what's going down tonight. They need to go down to the either watch on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3, or watch on the internet and get in here. Because this is gonna change the world here. We're gonna, like, tonight, there's going to be a new Montclair perfect boy for this year. So do what you have to do. Go out there and stretch those legs and do some burpees. Stretch those shoulders out there. Ham the dog. Whatever you have to ham him with it. Do that. Get it all out of your system and come back here for Montclair Perfect Boy 2021 contest. We'll be right back. That was good.
No.
good news for people that have credit problems. Montclair Furniture is here for you. Now, seriously, if you can't get credit in my store, you can't get credit anywhere. One of the benefits of a store on a houseboat is that I'm not selling my wares on land stolen from the Mojaves. I can barely remember my life before this furniture. I bought some, and you should too. Now, I am a perfect boy. My name is Sheehy, and you can count on it. Montclair Furniture.
Hello. Hello, everyone. And welcome back. Welcome back to the Arc on Montclair Public Access 2S TV3. I'm your host, Richard. We got Chad here. And we've also have our special guest joining us for our contest. The Montclair Perfect Boy 2021. So if you're just tuning in now, you're joining at the perfect moment. Chad, can you kill the music? It's loud in my iPads right now. I told you that. You've come at the perfect time. Okay, we have our contestants all ready to go, all ready to compete with each other to become the Montclair Perfect Boy 2021. Now, if you're just joining, let's say hello to some familiar faces that I'm seeing. I'm seeing Jade, who's here, and Sephi is here, and Trevor is joining us. So good to have you, Trevor, and Sarah, and Charles Baxter, and Dense Cabbage, and Johnny Longfeather is here talking about the Minstrel Cup. I'm not sure what that one is, but he's talking about it. And Shadows Pawn 0000 Bong is here, and Ruzies is here, and Midnight Oil, and I could keep going on, and we'd be here all night. But we don't have time for all night. We only have a small chunk of time in the studio. Okay, and Silver Strike just joined at the perfect time. Okay, so let's get into it here. Let's get right into it. Now, first of all, I'd like to introduce a special guest who's going to help me tonight. He's going to help me tonight with some of the interviewing, okay, with some of the questions. Okay, he's a longtime friend. Man of the name Gordon McDougall is here. All right, he's you may know him around the town of Montclair. Doing electrical work. He may have replaced some of your knob and tube wiring in your home if it may have been from the 70s. He does a lot of works with tubes a lot. But let's go ahead and introduce Gordon McDougall to the program. Hello, Gordon. Can you hear me?
Oh, hi, Richard. Yeah, I can hear you.
Welcome. So good to have you here. So good for you to take time out of your busy schedule. I know you do a lot of knob and tube work. It means a lot for us to be for you to be here tonight. So for everybody watching at home who may not be familiar with your services doing knob and tube, Gordon, maybe you could tell them a little bit about yourself while we set this up.
Oh yeah, I've been working in the town of Montclair for 25, going on 26 years now. Working at the old knob and tube store down on the south end of Main Street. And just after 25, 26 years of experience, I've really gotten to know those knobs and tubes well.
Well, enough of this jibber jabber. Let's go ahead and meet some of let's meet our first contestant. So let's move over to our first contestant of the name of Grace. Grace, welcome to the Arc on Montclair Public Access.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Glorious day.
Glorious day. So good of you to be here. I got to ask you, are you excited?
Oh, I am so excited, Richard. I've been waiting my whole life for this, it feels.
Okay. Well, you don't have to wait much longer. We're going to get right into it soon. Now let's introduce our next guest, where we have Niall on the line. Niall, you are our next contestant. Niall, can you put through Niall? Niall, can you hear me?
I am here. Glad to
So
be here.
Niall, you are running for Perfect Boy, Montclair Perfect Boy. What is going through your mind right now?
I'm really excited. I'm really honored to be on here, actually. Didn't think I would make it here, honestly.
Well, there was a lot of, the pile was, it was a big pile. There was a lot of people interested, and we only chose the best. So you gotta love that. You gotta love that. I'm just putting up the photographs of everybody here, so everybody can kind of see what everyone's looking like, so they can get an idea of who we're talking to. The voting isn't open yet, so don't cast any votes just yet. So let's go ahead to introduce our next guest, where we have Taggart. Now, Taggart, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Richard. Glorious day.
Glorious day. Now, Taggart, if you were a type of soda, what type of soda would you be?
You know the answer already, Richard.
So
I'd be
delicious?
A nice tall glass of Dad's cream.
And that is why he's in the running for Perfect Boy. That is the perfect answer, of course, from the Perfect Boy, but that's for you to decide. What do you think about that, Gordon? What do you think of that response? He seems on it.
I think you can't go wrong with the Dad's cream, Richard.
You can't.
Go wrong with the Dad's cream.
You really can't. Okay, now we're going to go and introduce our final contestant. We could see him. Contestant of the name Dylan is on the line. Dylan, welcome to the Arc on Montclair Public Access. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Thank you for having me, Richard.
Dylan, I got to ask you. Everyone's wondering, how do you get that hair looking so great in that photograph there? How do you do it? What do you do? How do you even start? What do you do?
Oh, thank you. Well, I know this is going to sound really funny, but, my family, we buy a lot of ketchup. So, when we have some left over, I like to rub it in. I find that it makes it really poofy.
There it is. He likes to...
going with the old ketchup maneuver.
It's get it going and towing. Okay. Enough of this jibber jabber. I think everybody wants to open up this contest. Let's open them up. And I'm seeing some votes in here. We're not voting yet. Okay, you can see at the top it says, get ready, voting is about to open. That doesn't mean it's open yet. So you're going to have to pay attention. And how could you even vote for any of these perfect boys here if you haven't even, we haven't even done the interview yet. So come on, knock it off. And Roland, you're going to get kicked out of here if you keep that jibber jabber. Okay, now let's open up those questions. Let's open up those questions. Let's open it up, Chad. Let's open it up. There's a boat. Let's open it up. I want to see you guys open it up. I want everybody to open it up, Chad. Open it up. All right. Now, Gordon.
Yeah.
Before we get started, is there anything, is there any advice that you have for our contestants right now? Like before we get started here, do you have any advice for them on how to on how to win?
Well, I got a couple things. I mean, just be yourself.
Okay, be yourself.
And you got to watch the show to get the ideas. Right?
Okay, you got to watch the show to get the ideas.
Show to get those ideas.
Okay, well, that's some great advice. Let's hop over to our first contestant here, running for Perfect Boy of the name. Contestant 1 is Grace here. Grace? Oh, let's go in order. I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. Number 1 is Dylan. I'm sorry about that, Grace. So, Dylan, we have you here. You are in position 1. Now, here's your first question. And it goes like this. What is the story behind the time you went the longest without sleep? Dylan.
Yeah, hello? Sorry, you cut out a bit.
So I was just asking you, what is the story behind the time you went the longest without sleeping?
Well, actually, so video games, we know they're sins. You really shouldn't play them. And I had a best friend. His name was Jack. And he was really addicted to this game called Roblox. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's like these weird Lego guys running around.
No, I don't
and
like
just doing really random things. Yeah, it's absolutely unacceptable. And I felt like I had to stay up next to him for 4 days.
4 days.
To get him off of the game. Like I couldn't let him lead that life of sin. It was just unacceptable.
Okay, there's his answer. 4 days. Wow. Okay, let's go to our next contestant, contestant number 2, where we have Grace on the line. Grace, and now I ask you, what's the story behind the time you went the longest without sleep?
Wow, Richard, I'd probably have to say I went 2 weeks without sleep, and it was a journey of worship. And I spent all night fingering those little tubes and blowing into the hole, and it was a very, very magical experience. It was a time of worship. 2 weeks of worship, and it was that's the longest I've gone without sleep.
We're talking about dirty little holes.
Wow.
We're talking about. Sorry, go ahead there, Gordon.
For a guy, that's I'm sorry to sort of cut in there, Richard, but I mean, for the guy that spent 25, 26 years working with tubes, I mean, 2 weeks, that's pretty impressive.
Okay, well, thank you for your answer, Grace. Let's go to our next contestant, where we have Niall. And I got to ask you, Niall, what's the story behind the time that you went the longest without sleep?
Longest I went without sleep, Richard. Now, okay, I have these, I would say about 69 hours, 2 days and a half. So I was chalked up on Dad's screen because I just, I have like gallons of those here in my apartment, And I was playing this one game, and I can't make out the name of it because it has such a weird spelling. I think it's called Dome, or Doom, or something like that. And I think it's a good game for people. You're killing demons in the name of the Lord. So, but unfortunately, I have heart problems, and I don't want my children to be fatherless. So I had to kind of cut down on the Dad screen because it gets the heart rate going. It's really sugary, especially the orange one.
And that's Niall's answer, everybody. Okay, thank you, Niall, for that. Let's go ahead to our final contestant of the name Taggart. Now, Taggart, what's your story about the longest time that you went the longest without sleep? What were you doing?
Well, Richard, for those of you who don't know, I run the Montclair EpiPen Sharing Initiative. And about 2 years ago, I went 3 full days without sleep because, there was an outbreak of diabetes among the children. So, I just spent the entire weekend going to different schools, different parks, different clubhouses, just handing out needles to the kids just in case. And then when I went to my church afterwards, I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And the next thing you know, I passed out and I woke up at home. And it was very special for me.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Taggart. Now, I'm going to throw it over the fence here to Gordon. Gordon, the next question is all yours.
Okay, I was just, I guess we'll start off with Dylan here. What has been your favorite road trip or vacation that you've taken in life?
Oh, yeah, well, actually, I have the perfect answer for this. So, a week ago, we actually flew to Chile. And luckily we're back for this. I couldn't miss it. I felt like I've been waiting my whole life to get here. But in Chile, there was an orphanage, and they didn't have a lot of beds left for the kids that come.
That sounds
coming
dirty.
on in.
When you say orphanage, I think of dirt right away.
Yeah.
Was it really dirty there?
It was disgusting.
Yeah.
It was disgusting. There was feces all over the wall.
Yeah, those kids are real trash down
Yeah,
there, I
and-
gotta say.
They really are. I came down there to help them, and I noticed the filth they were living in, and they couldn't speak English. So I was like, I have to go. There's nothing I can do for them. They're too far lost to Satan.
Yeah, those are trash kids if I ever heard
Yeah,
of them.
I don't like the sound of that.
Right, and yeah, it was awful. But the reason I called it my best is because I learned you can't help everybody. Really only the
No.
people in the northern hemisphere.
Yeah, and you really, and most
And so
importantly,
I can
you really want
dedicate my time to them.
you want to help yourself. Like God only loves those who help
Right.
themselves. You got to remember that too. You can help other kids, but there's only so much you can do if they're trash.
Exactly. Thank you.
Great answer, Dylan. And I'll move it over to Grace here. Grace, what has been your favorite road trip or vacation?
Oh, I would have to say I went to this the circus, and there were Homo sapiens that were at this circus, and it was a different a whole other experience, and
Yeah.
there were these things called bipedals, and I feel we don't talk about the bipedals as much. Like we worry about the Homo sapiens, but
Yeah.
what about the bipedals too? Like they,
Yeah.
we've got these
They've got
bipedal
two, right?
trash boys running around, and we haven't done anything about them. So for the circus, we all advocated against the bipedal trash boys and the bipedal trash girls.
Yeah.
All the bipedal trash children. We fought against them, and it was
Yeah.
just it's a very powerful time.
Yeah, I've heard about
Okay.
this. I'm
Yeah.
familiar with some of this. Like they've got they've got two hang downs, and they're just hanging all down. That's not. It's anyway. This is a family show.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get into that too much, but I'm picking up what you're laying down.
Yeah.
It's gross.
I've never heard of bipedal before,
Yeah.
but yeah, it sounds
Well,
gross.
it means
Sounds
like what
gross.
it is. I believe is a Latin. It's a Latin word from the old. It means having like you know how you can have one of penis. It's like having two of penis.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dominus biscus bipedal, I think.
Yeah.
The Latin
Anyway,
term.
I
think
well,
I read about that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's gross.
Yeah.
Niall, what has been your favorite road trip or vacation that you've taken in life?
Well, my favorite, I would say, because it takes like a plane, but I would like to go to every now and then. I always do it every other year. I go to Africa. Actually, I like to help the children in Africa. They're always starving and whatnot, and people are joking all the time, saying, "Oh, every minute in Africa, 60 seconds pass," or something like that. They think that's funny and stuff. Or they look at the river, and it's like dirty water, so they call it the chocolate river, which is a bit insensitive, I think, but. It's just a nice view there, I think, and I just like to go down there and help. I live here in Montclair and whatnot, but I make quite a bit of money. I donate a lot to the show, actually, but I do like to every now and then
Appreciate
help
it.
Of course.
Yeah. Africa is disgusting, and I'm gonna have to disagree with you there, and I don't know what can be done to fix it. I think it's like a lot of people down there need a good wash. That's just my opinion. I won't go back. I'm not going to go back.
Well, that's true. The Ebola happened. Is it Ebola?
Yeah.
Something like that. They started the Ebola virus, didn't they?
They really got to wash up.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
People walking around like zombies and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I can put a bit of a dent in that. And hopefully they take responsibility there too.
Yeah. Gross.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds pretty selfless, but yeah, that's gross. You let Africa worry about their dirt and take care of yourself, Niall. Sometimes you gotta take care of yourself.
Yeah, you got to put yourself first, buddy. You can't try and save all the
Put
people in
yourself
Africa.
first.
Yeah. Okay.
Taggart, Taggart, what has been your favorite road trip or vacation that you've taken in life?
Yeah, I'd have to say my favorite vacation I took was when I went on a mission trip to this island in the Caribbean called, I believe it was called Little St. James. It was run by a man named Jeffrey, and it was really interesting to see all the different cultures. Like in Little St. James, they have these manservants. They're actually more like boy servants and girl servants, and it's just so interesting. So interesting.
That sounds very interesting. Yeah, that's quite good of you to say, and very interesting. I'd like to think about that some more, actually, but.
Well, you'll have a lot of time. Listen, you'll have a lot of time after the show to think about those little servant boys, Gordon, a little later when you're on your free time. But that is
on my free time.
Yeah. You don't talk when I'm talking. That was a round one. Now, what's going to happen now is we're going to open up the voting. Now, everyone that's watching the program, I want you to either, if you're on TV, then you can do the touch screen, and you can do you could do like a touch on Dylan, a touch on Grace, or you could do a touch on Niall or a touch on Taggart. You want to choose who you'd like to see move on to the next round, and move one step closer to becoming the perfect boy. Okay, so we're gonna open up the voting right now. Cast those votes. Cast those votes.
So we'll fill it in the red. It'll flow from the town of Montclair. The seaman will
Now cast those votes. Voting is open, so encouraging everybody to vote now for your favorite, who you'd like to see go on to the next round to be Montclair Perfect Boy 2021. Okay, if you want to vote for Dylan, you type in 1. If you want to type for vote for Grace, if you'd like to see Grace continue, you type 2. If you want to see Niall to continue, you got to type 3. And if you want to see that little wood boy with that little hammer, the little hammer boy going to the next round, type in 4. So voting is open. So go on and get them in. Go on and get them in. Are you, Gordon? Are you seeing these votes? Gordon, can you hear me? All right, get those votes in.
Friends, on this glorious day, A is for Ark, won't lead you astray. The T is
Okay.
for town of the name.
All right. Now let's take a look at that. The vote is now complete. And let's take a look and see who will be continuing on to the next round. Gordon, are you seeing these numbers?
I'm seeing those numbers, yes. Very exciting. It's a close race.
Okay, so just to let everyone know, the voting is closed. And here we got here. We have Dylan with 56 votes. We've got Grace with 105 votes. We've got Niall with 119 votes. And we've got Taggart with 105 votes. And just like that, we have our first knockoff, first beat off. The first person's been beat off on the journey to becoming the Montclair perfect boy. We will be saying goodbye to Dylan. We want to thank you, Dylan, for even making it this far. So I want to thank you for you calling in.
Thank you
Dylan.
for having me.
And I think I speak for all the other contestants when I say we wish you well. I'll let them just say goodbye to you.
Thank you.
Well, then they're not going to say goodbye.
Well,
I don't
thanks
know.
for being on, Dylan.
Yeah.
Every
No-
time I think of
There,
Patrick,
get-
I think of you, Dylan.
Best
All
of
right.
luck.
Salutations.
All right, Dylan. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we're
All right.
down to...
Glorious day. Good night.
So just like that, we're down to 3. Now, I'm going to throw it your way, Gordon. Maybe we can go ahead and maybe you can kick off the next round of questioning while I set up the next bracket here to find out who is going to win.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So I guess we'll ask Grace this next question. I was wondering, who has been a spiritual hero in your life?
Oh my goodness. Perfect question. Thank you. I would have to say the frog has been such an inspirational character in my life, and I haven't left him. I'm so loyal to him, and sometimes he can get a little bit mad, and when he gets mad, he can hurt people sometimes. I have such a deep-rooted love for the frog that I will always forgive him, and I know that if I stay with him, then he won't hurt my family, and that promise just means so much to me, and he's just such a hero, such a inspiration in my life.
The frog.
All right, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for your answer there.
That's great advice. You never want to leave. You never want to leave the frog, and there's no jokes there.
Yep. You never want to leave the frog.
Okay, let's throw it at.
Don't look at the dog.
Niall, let's throw it at your direction here. Same question, right at you.
And this is, what was the question again?
Gordon, if you can go ahead and read the
who
question.
has
here.
been a spiritual hero in your... okay, thank you. Yeah, Niall, the question is, who has been a spiritual hero in your life?
For spiritual, oh yeah, this is a really good question. Well, it's none other than Richard Burnish himself. Ever since he returned back in April last year and came out with the book Intermittent Fisting, one thing that book ever taught me in my life was any situation I'm dealing with, if someone comes in my face, I'm going to beat them off. And
good advice.
Taught me never to give up. And I'm here for every single show. Gets me through all the times I go through.
Wise words. Wise words.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
Thank you very much.
Very. Taggart. Move it over to Taggart here. Taggart, who has been a spiritual hero in your life?
Yeah, I'd say that my spiritual hero is Councilwoman Dr. Renee Baskerville. I don't like to talk about this part of my life, but before I started the Montclair EpiPen Sharing Initiative, I was in a dark place. I was on the streets. I was sleeping in the dump behind the Popeyes on Bleecker Street.
Yeah.
And that's when Councilwoman Renee Baskerville came up to me with her veggie mobile truck. Good chicken, but not a good place to sleep, let me tell you. And she gave me fruits, she gave me vegetables, she gave me other opportunities, and she turned my life around and got me to where I am today. So she's my hero.
Well, thank you for your
the
answers.
chicken sandwich. Have you tried the chicken sandwich?
Chicken sandwich is delicious.
You're talking. Please don't. I'm going to ask you politely not to talk when I'm. Okay. Whoa! Great answer, Taggart. That one really made us think. That one. So thank you for sharing that. So let's go ahead and I guess we've got another question for this round. It's a little bit more personal, so we're going to get into the nitty gritty of each other. Okay, and we're gonna start off with contestant number 1, which is Grace, and the question is, what is something important that a grandparent or an older mentor has taught you or put inside of you? Go ahead, Grace.
Wow, really, really lovely question. Like you said, very, very personal. You really get it. You really got it in there, Richard. You really got it in there with that question.
We're going into the second round, so we got to ask some. We got to get into the nitty gritty, okay? If you're going to want to be the perfect boy, you got to be clean on the inside and clean on the outside. Isn't that right, Gordon?
Yeah, you really got it in there.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'll recap. Okay, what is the most important thing that a grandparent or a much older mentor has taught you or placed inside of you?
So, an older mentor of me placed inside of me. They distilled in me. They said that you gotta watch the show to get the ideas. And I was like, well, where do you get the ideas? And where do you get the ideas? Where do you get the ideas? And they said, gotta watch the show.
Yeah.
To get the ideas. So when you watch the show, you get the ideas, and you get the show, you get the ideas, and you get them from watching the show. So when you watch the show, you get the ideas. Yep, that's when you watch the show and you get the ideas, you're watching the show.
Okay.
And you get the ideas, and you get the ideas.
Yeah, go on.
From watching the show.
Yeah. Go on. No, so go ahead. You've got a few more questions.
Don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to be repetitive.
Chad is live. Chad, everyone's it's coughing. She's got allergies. It's allergies.
To watch the show.
Yeah. Go on. Yeah.
Watch the show.
Right.
Get the ideas. Watch the show, and you get the ideas.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd like to add to that, Grace, or is that it?
I think that would conclude my argument that you have to watch the show to get the ideas.
Okay. All right. Okay. Great answer. Let's move on to our next contestant, where we have contestant number 2, Niall. Niall, same question, and we're sending it to you your way, and that is, what is something important a grandparent or an older mentor has put inside of you or taught you?
I could definitely, just letting you know, this definitely hits home. So my uncle, if that counts, Uncle Jerry, that was his name, I'm sorry. Well, this was his last words before he suffered a heart attack, so it just hits home a bit. But it did mean a lot to me. That's what I took going forward in my life. And it was, all problems that you face in your life are common. But as an example he put was, when it's raining outside, the birds, they go under the tree, but the eagles, they fly above the clouds. So what he said was, whatever situation you're facing, it's all common problems, but the difference is attitude. And that's what happened. That's the sound he made when he had a heart attack. That was weird. But what he said to me before that, it's a weird sound to make when you have a heart attack. But
that's kind of a weird sound, that one. Okay, well, thank you for sharing that. That's a very weird, personal bit of information there. It's a little bit weird, kind of a little bit gross too. But okay, let's go to our contestant number 3. We're of the name Taggart, and I'm going to ask you, what is an important thing that a grandparent or much older mentor has placed deep in you, or taught, or forced in you, or taught you?
Well, funny enough, my grandfather was actually a pastor. We used to call him Pastor Pop-Pop. And, what he stuffed inside of me was this notion of tough love. You got to be tough, you got to be strong. You got to make sure the boys grow up strong to be perfect, right? So when I was a little boy, I was not as perfect as I am now. And he kicked me out of the house. And he made me go on the street. But you know, I'm looking back on it now.
Yeah.
It's because he loved me. He wanted to suck
Right,
love
yeah.
inside.
Yeah, suck the love out of you, I think.
Yeah, I just
They'll do that. They'll get you.
I just kicked a boy that was recently living with me out onto the streets too. So I mean, I loved him hard, and that's the reason I had to do it. So I get where you're coming from there, Taggart. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, truly. Well, okay, thank you
Good
for
answer.
thank
Good
you for that, Taggart. Okay, so all right, this is our second round. Everyone, I'm gonna we've had some opportunity to meet some of our contestants to be the Montclair Perfect Boy 2021. Okay, as you all probably know, Geehy was in 2020. And this year's election contest got pushed off a little further, but we're doing it tonight. So we're going to open up those votes right now, and you're going to vote for who you'd like to see continue on to the next round. So if you like Grace, you got to type 1. And if you like Niall, you got to type 2. If you like Taggart, you got to type 3. You don't got to type 4. You got to type 3. So go on, and let's get to the bottom of this, and let's figure this one out, and let's cast those GD votes. Voting is now open.
It's not fake.
Now let's take a minute here just to rock out.
This is fake.
Get those votes in. And they're off to the races. And for everyone asking, can you vote more than once? You could vote as many times as you like. So if you want to type for more than one vote, then you can type more than one vote. That's you can do that. We allow that. That's okay, right, Gordon? Yeah, that's okay.
That's okay, yeah. You type as many votes as you want.
You can take as many as you want.
You take 1 vote, you could type 2 votes, you could type 3 votes, you could type 4.
You can do 4? You got a lot of time.
Yeah, I mean, if you can squeeze 5 votes in there. Squeeze them in.
We're giving you the time.
Squeeze in those votes.
Well, I'm like, regardless of who wins, I got to say, Gordon, I'm glad that we got to know our contestants so well. Like, we're really getting in there, and we're feeling around.
Yeah.
You know, we're learning what's going on with them and their bodies.
Within their bodies, yeah. Learning who they are on the inside. It's been great.
Okay, we have 30 seconds left in the vote. So get your votes in. 30 seconds. This is the final stretch. 20 seconds. Here we go.
That's why that word is
Montclair. Montclair. Perfect Boy 2021. You win this. You're going into the finals. You're going into the finals. And that's it. And that's that. The voting is now complete, and we have our winner. Or I guess in this case, our winners. So we have Grace with 122 votes. We've got Niall with 187 votes, and we have Taggart with 114 votes. So close between Grace and Taggart there, but it's going to be Grace moving ahead and Niall moving ahead, and we're gonna have to say, Taggart, this is gonna be the end of the line for you. But we want to thank you for being on the show, and maybe before you go, you could let everybody know a little bit more about your EpiPen sharing program and get the word out.
Oh yeah, well, it was an honor just to be nominated. Honestly, Richard, thank you for having me. I just want to say to the residents of Montclair, if you or a loved one has an allergy to peanuts or has diabetes of any kind, 1 or 2, give us a call at the Montclair EpiPen Sharing Initiative. We will go to your house and we will give you an EpiPen, and we'll take your EpiPen. And, because insulin prices are rising and kids are only getting fatter. So
there's a lot of problems right now, and kids are all messed up right now, and it's one small step to sorting that out.
like everywhere I go, Tubby Johnson all over the place.
Yeah, and that's well, you know what? We thank you for your work, and it's very interesting. We can't wait to read a little bit more about your efforts and what's coming up next. So, everyone, I'd like to join me in saying good luck to Taggart, but he will not be this year's perfect boy. Okay, well,
Good
no one
luck,
else.
Taggart. Keep giving those needles
Thank
to
you
kids.
for your work, Taggart. Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Of course. Thank you.
God bless you, and glorious, glorious day. Okay, and just like that, we are in the finals. We are in the finals here. Let's get it up on the screen here. Right there. Who is the perfect boy? Okay, voting's going to open up soon. This is the final round. The showdown between Grace and Niall. So, Grace, I got to ask you, did you think that you'd make it this far?
Oh my goodness, Richard, it's such an honor to be here. I didn't think I would beat it off this far into the competition, and I just want to say good luck to Niall and everybody on the show, and to chat. Everyone's been very wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, how about you, Niall? Did you think that you would make it, that you would be, like when you were growing up, did you ever believe that this could happen to you? Did you ever think that you could be the Montclair perfect boy for 2021? Did you ever think that you could be here right now? What's going through your head?
My head's on fire right now. I did not think I would ever be here. I mean, I had a little bit of confidence back in the day, but not now, especially, you know. And good luck to Grace and, you know, everybody else pretty much.
There can only be one perfect boy. There can only be one. Can't there, Gordon? You can't have two perfect boys. Otherwise, it'd be who are the perfect boys, right? And that's not what this is.
Right, you can't have two perfect boys.
You can't have two perfect boys because it's Montclair perfect boy. You understand what I'm saying?
Perfect boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't have two perfect boys.
You can't have, because that's not what this contest is about.
Boy.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Boy. Yeah, not Montclair perfect boys.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing.
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah, and who would watch that really? Yeah. Okay, so for everybody just tuning in, and you're just tuning into the show, you've come at probably the most exciting time in the ARC, well, not in the ARC history because we've done a lot better things than this, but in Montclair history. Okay, we're making Montclair history right here, and we're gonna be crowning the Montclair perfect boy 2021. Let's get into it. Okay. I'm gonna go. Wait, last question was mine. Gordon, did you want to take this one, or do you want me to go ahead and grab this one? Because I asked the last one.
No, I could take it.
But here's the thing: we really want
to.
This has got to be really personal. Okay, we got to make sure that they're pure. You know what I mean? Like if they're a perfect boy, you got to be perfect on the inside, like in all those holes, and on the outside too. Okay, so make sure it's a good one.
All right. Yeah, I think I have a good one here. I guess we'll start off with finalist number 1, Grace. Grace, if you could give your younger self a piece of advice, what would it be?
Oh, wow. Very, very good question. Wow. Hey, get out of here, Dale. So sorry about that.
Sounds like she has a dog. Sounds like she has a dog there.
Yeah, Dale, just always interrupting. I apologize for that. A piece of advice for my younger self, I guess just to watch the show more, get the ideas.
Right.
You got to watch a show. You got to watch a show.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch a show, you get the ideas. You got to watch the show. You got to watch the show. You got to watch the show.
Right.
You get the ideas.
Yeah.
Got to watch the show. You got to watch the show.
Okay. Yeah.
You have to. You get the ideas, and you get them from watching the show. So you got to watch the show. Watch the show. Get the ideas. Got to watch the show.
Yeah.
So if my younger self were to watch the show, I would get the ideas, and I would get the ideas because I'm watching the show.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's such an honor to be here. Thank you.
Well, thank you. Okay.
Anything else? I mean, if someone's looking for ideas, I mean, how would you get any ideas?
You would get the ideas, and you would get them from watching the show.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to watch the show to get the ideas, and you watch the show, and you get the ideas. You get the ideas, and you get the ideas from watching the show.
Yeah.
All right? Don't
Fair
forget
enough.
that. You get the ideas from watching the show.
Okay. All right. That was good. Good answer. Okay. Thank you.
Great. Yeah. Great. All right. Finalist number two, Richard.
Yep. That's right. That's Niall.
All right, Niall, finalist number 2. Niall, if you could give your younger self, right? Imagine you go back in time and see a younger, small boy, perfect boy, smooth boy.
Yeah, nothing.
Beautiful boy. A piece of advice.
Nothing. There's no hair
What would
anywhere.
you give that beautiful boy? What advice?
Absolutely
No
no
hair.
hair.
Hairless.
Just smooth, little,
strong,
small, very
lots
small,
of energy.
Boy. It has a lot of smooth on it. Very smooth boy.
Yeah, a smooth, perfect boy.
Yeah.
What advice would you give yourself now?
Well, the advice I'd give to my teeny weeny little tiny younger self is, to give myself up to Christ sooner, because back then in the day as a teenager, I used to be what they would call agnostic. I was undecided on my religion, and I would say that would be the advice to give to myself, but had I not became...
Is that when is that I'm sorry, is that when you, like those people who eat just pierogies for every, like they just only eat pierogies? Is that what that is?
Yeah, actually. I don't know what I saw on pierogies back in the day. It was just kind of like, is it like mashed potatoes in this weird batter? I don't know what the heck that is.
I didn't mean to interrupt your story. I just wanted to just clarify that part.
No, I'm very glad to tell you. But had I not become a Christian the time I did, a little later in my life, I would have not been able to find the show. So, the timelines would have not been, lined up properly. And the second thing I would have told myself is, I got a problem with my arms every now and then. They kind of just they go dead.
He's got arm problems. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arm problems.
And the thing I would... Yeah, so it's like driving is a bit of a hazard. So I tend to get my girlfriend to drive for me because
he's got like arms.
You don't want to crash. You don't want to pay for someone else's insurance. I don't want to do that. So the thing I would tell my younger self is, "Hey, idiot, don't ride that scooter into the grass.
No, don't you do that,
moron."
Great advice.
Yeah, that's what I would tell myself.
Yeah, because you really want to make time eating those old pierogies like that. Okay, well, thank you for that, Niall. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and ask my next question here, and it's going to go. I'm going to shoot this one at Grace, and it says,
I'm craving pierogies now.
If you got something spiritual tattooed onto your body, where would you get it tattooed, and what would it symbolize?
Oh my, Richard, that's a very good question. There's a lot that's so meaningful to me. There's the support of the Mahivis. There's the wonders of the bowling alley.
That's a big one. Those the Mahivis. The Mahivis. We didn't talk about those Mahivis very much, but that's
yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead. I interrupted you.
Yeah.
I'll let you finish.
But before I brought myself onto the Frog, I lived on a houseboat, and me and Chihi, we go way back. We're exploring the Mahivis and just all the adventures that we had there. Before I went on the Frog, we went on so many far expeditions, just so full of love. So just the Mahivis themselves is such a symbol to provide so much furniture and so much for us.
Yeah.
Very, very wonderful. Very wonderful.
So it would be like a Mahivis tattoo?
Yeah, so It would be a Mahivi's tattoo. I would probably put it close to my heart. Got to keep the Mahivis close to your heart.
Yeah, that's a clean place too. That's the part of the body that's very clean. There's not a lot of anything. You know what I mean by that, Gordon? Like it's a clean part of the body.
That's a clean part of the body, Richard.
Yeah, because there's other parts of the body.
I gotta ask you.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Not so clean. Oh, I was wondering, Grace, do you have any tattoos? Do you have any tattoos already?
I do not. I am very much saving it for something special.
Yeah.
Something special like this Mahivi's tattoo. Yeah.
Okay.
Good answer.
Well, the heart is clean. Okay, let's go ahead and ask the same question to you, Niall.
Very clean.
If you were to get something spiritual tattooed onto your body, where would you get it tattooed? What would it symbolize?
Oh, this is a really good question, because I was actually planning to get a tattoo soon, despite COVID being a thing, so, I'm going to have to wait a little bit. But, well, obviously I would get a cross. Not where it's so far down on my back you consider it a tramp stamp, but just a little above there. I just don't like being too obvious, But, it would be of...
It's clean.
I don't want to be
It's a very clean place. That's a clean location.
I'm not Homo sapien.
You want to get a tattoo, you got to get it in a part of your body that's real clean. You know what I'm saying?
And the cleanest
you don't want
part
it too low.
Yeah.
Cleanest part of me is my back, and that would be Jesus Christ Himself. Now, this is a little strange. Okay, one hand is holding an egg, and the other one's holding a cracked egg.
Yeah.
But the one that he's holding that's not cracked, it's supposed to represent a Burnish brand egg, and the quote will read, "You don't need what do they call it?
Eggs Benedict.
You don't need to be Pope Benedict to make eggs Benedict."
That's clever.
And
what was that?
He says you don't need to be.
Sorry, I got a little distracted there.
Go ahead. Oh, sorry. I think he said you don't need to be Pope Benedict to make eggs Benedict. I think is what he said.
If you don't do that, then you got a cracked egg.
What I like about your tattoo, your spiritual tattoo idea, and I think this needs to be said, is that it's in a clean location. You're picking someplace that's clean, because the lower you go on your body, the less clean it is. So that's a good place. It's a good place.
Dirty.
Nasty.
Yeah. I don't want it near my dirty boy hole or anything.
Okay. Well,
I don't want it near my phone hole.
Thank you for your answer. There it is. Now, before I turn it over to the all of the viewers to decide who is the Montclair perfect boy, I'm going to give you each one last opportunity just to say a few words on why you think it should be you. And I'll hand you the microphone right now, Grace. The floor is yours. Why are you the perfect boy?
Wow, this whole experience means so much to me. Thank you, Richard. I would say I'm perfect boy because I look out for everybody, Richard. I practice my worship and prayer. I stay loyal to the frog. I stay loyal to the Mahivis, and I'm there for everybody. I'm there in the moment. I'm here for chat, and I'm here on the show today, Richard. And thank you so much. This means the world to me, Richard. Thank you.
Great answer, and good luck to you, Grace. Good luck. Niall, how about you? If you had to convince everybody that you were the perfect boy and you had one last thing to say, what would you tell them?
Well, as a perfect boy, I feel like the only time you should ever have children in your life, or, is when you have fornication. And that will only be the time I fornicate in my life. Even married, I don't believe I should not be abstinent. I think it is very sinful. But also, to people in chat saying I am trans religious. I transitioned to Christianity. So you are absolutely correct.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he spun it around on you just like that. Well said.
Thank you very much.
Well, okay. The final words have been spoken. I think what do you say, Gordon? I think we let the people decide who is perfect boy.
2021. Let's
2021. Okay, we're going to open up the voting right now. Who is perfect boy? Is perfect boy of Grace, or is of perfect boy of Niall of 2? You want a perfect, if you think Grace is the perfect boy, type 1. If you think Niall's the perfect boy, type 2, and cast your votes. Remember, you can cast more than one vote. Cast as many votes as you can, and it starts right now. It starts right now. Right now. Get those votes in.
Squeeze in those votes.
Get those votes. Perfect boy.
Squeeze in. 1 vote. 2 votes.
2. Get those votes. All those votes. As many votes as you can get in there.
Squeeze them in.
You want to cram that box.
4 votes.
You want to fill that box full of those votes.
Squeeze it into that box.
You gotta squeeze those votes in that box. Vote for who you think is the perfect boy. Get those votes in.
5 votes.
Get those votes in. You gotta get those votes. You gotta get those votes. We're talking about the perfect boy here. You gotta get those votes. You gotta get those votes.
Who's the perfect boy 2021?
Perfect boy 2021. We just have 1 minute left. There is 1 minute left in the voting. Chat is telling me there's 1 minute left. Get it in. You want to get it in. Okay, you got to remember. You got to remember what they told you. Okay, you got to remember the important parts of this conversation. You know, they're talking about what's important to them, where they're gonna place those clean little tattoos and things like that. Think back of all of their answers and who you think best embodies the perfect boy. 2021 of Montclair. I'm excited, Gordon. What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking about pierogies. But yeah. The perfect boy, Montclair perfect boy, 2021.
2021. Okay, we got 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
10,
9, 8, 7. Okay, it's complete.
6,
4, 5, 2, 1. 1. Okay. And there it is.
0.
We have our winner. And just like that, we have our winner, Grace. We got to thank you for being a contestant. You made it all the way up to the finals. You made it all the way through the rounds, right to the finals. But it just wasn't enough. You weren't able to swing them over to have them think that you were the perfect boy. And I just want to thank you for being a part of this contest, and you did very well. But the competition was steep, and truly you did great. And thank you so much for being here.
It was. Thank you, Richard. Thank you. I just want to congratulate Niall. This is such a wonderful experience. Thank you so much. And just shout out to Liam. He is always a perfect boy in my heart. I love him. He's in chat. And just shout out to everybody. Thank you for having me.
Shout out to Liam and shout out to everybody. Well, thank you so much, Grace. Niall, is there any parting messages that you'd like to pass on before we say goodbye to Grace?
Thank you for participating in this, Grace. You've been great. And thank you to my girlfriend there in chat. Her name's Genji. Really appreciate that, and I really appreciate everyone for voting for me, and all the other people who were on the contest. Y'all were pretty dope, honestly.
Well, you did it, Niall. I got to say, you are... Hold on, I'm looking for the right one here. You are the perfect boy. Everybody give it up for Niall, the 2021 Montclair perfect boy. Give it up, everyone. He did it. He did it. Now, Wow. You clap, Gordon. Clap for the man. Chad, clap for the man. Clap for that man. Clapping for that man. Well, Niall, you're probably wondering, like, is that it? Is that all there is? But guess what? We're about to present you with like, aside from being crowned Montclair Perfect Boy 2020-21, we also have this special message for you. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Here we go. This one goes out to you.
Mojaves, Mojaves, Mojaves. Glorious day to everyone in attendance this evening. My name is Jihi, and I am your Montclair Perfect Boy 2020. It is an honor to be here tonight presenting this award to the winner. Smile and look at the camera and say congratulations. You are now the perfect boy. I am pleased to present you with this gift certificate for 10% off at Montclair Furniture. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is G, and you can count on it.
Well, congratulations, Niall. You are the perfect boy, and that was Gihi himself giving you a coupon for 10% off Montclair Furniture. Congratulations. Congratulations. And thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're very, very welcome. Yes. Thank you, Niall. And all right, this is going to be, we're going to have to take, my producer Chad told me we got to take a short commercial break, and we're going to be back with the kids' cabin. So hang in there, stretch those bluties, and congratulate Niall for being Montclair Perfect Boy 2021. This is Richard Burnish saying goodbye to Gordon McDougall, who are our guest host. Thank you, Gordon, for being with us.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yes, thanks, Richard, and congratulations, Niall, for being the 2021 Montclair Perfect Boy.
Perfect boy. All right, we'll be right back after these messages.
Be certain to follow the immunization schedule for your age for specific recommended vaccinations.
Who can I talk to for more information?
For more information, talk to your doctor about recommended vaccinations for yourself and your family. You can also call the Montclair Department of Health for more information on immunizations, or attend one of our immunization clinics on the first and third Monday of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. If traveling, be sure to check with your provider for recommended vaccinations.
Thanks, Rob, for the valuable information.
Thanks for having me.
Mojaves, Mojaves, Mojaves. Glorious day to everyone in attendance this evening. My name is Jihi, and I am your Montclair Perfect Boy 2020. It is an honor to be here tonight presenting this award to the winner. Smile and look at the camera and say congratulations. You are now the perfect boy. I am pleased to present you with this gift certificate for 10% off at Montclair Furniture. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is G, and you can count on it.
It's time to make the Go Wireless switch to a better phone.
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Rewind!
Choose from 12 of the hottest phones free, including the Razr.
The best nationwide minute plans with my faves.
Friendly local customer service and free accessories.
Go wireless, get more payless, go wireless. I pray for my brother. sisters off and the brothers out of ink. The lights go dark and I find myself alone. Even Chad is sad and I think it's for a reason. All of you in the chat, but it's like no one's there. And I'm streaming for an hour, and when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the art, I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. Do you really think I do this all for free?
Hello, everybody. Wow. How exciting was that? Montclair, Perfect Boy, 2021. If you missed it, I'm truly sorry you did. I just wanted to thank all the contestants for calling in and trying their best, and I'd also like to especially congratulate our perfect boy. Our perfect boy, Chad. He nailed it. He did. Now, but if you're just tuning in and you missed the Montclair Perfect Boy competition, there's still some hope for you. Because coming up next, we have Kids Cabin.
Kids Cabin!
Kids Cabin. Now, what the Kids Cabin is we'd like to take a moment out of the day and recognize some of the children in our community. I always say that Montclair children or our community, just period, as some of the best children out of all the communities, out of all the townships in the whole entire world. That's what I think. So, and we also like to take a moment and acknowledge them and, some of their birthdays, some of their art, some of their songs, just whatever they feel like sharing with us, we're happy to take it inside of us. And let's get right into it. The Kids Cabin.
Kids Cabin!
Kids Cabin. Okay. We've got a full bag. This one is going to be a real filled up one. This is going to be a super full one. Okay. And following it, we actually have episode 2 of The Frog coming up right after. But anyway, let's take a look at some of the photograph submissions here. Okay. Here we actually have, this is done in our upstairs, the church, where we have Nora, who does organ playing, and teaches kids how to play organ with their fingers there. And you can see Nora there, and she's playing there, and she's teaching little Levi how to do proper fingering for playing with organ. And then we have here, Nora's getting super excited here as Riley is on that there. She's showing her how to finger with 2 fingers there. She's teaching her how to finger properly. And Nora's like, you can clearly see the excitement in her eyes, and everyone's really enjoying. That's Nora there in the dotted dress there. She's teaching Riley about fingering organ. Okay. And we also, I guess you can see Nora here, and this is Zoe, little Zoe, who looks like she's having a blast, having a great time learning all about doing organs. Okay, well, we have a birthday shout out here, and I don't know if you can see it because it's very small, but it's in the front there that, it's a birthday for Hannah. Okay, this is Hannah, Hazel, Lily, Ellie, Violet, Lillian, Zoe, Stella, Aurora, Natalie, Amelia, Everly, Leah, Aubrey, Willow, Addison, Lucy, Audrey, Bella, Nova, Brooklyn, Paisley, Savannah, Claire, Skylar, Isla, Hennessy's, Naomi, Elena, Caroline, Elena, Anna, Maya, Valentina, Ruby, Kennedy, Ivy, Ariana, and Cora. Okay? All right. And here we have another very special birthday going out to Anna here in the middle. And her friends are joining here. That is Alice and Kinsley and Haley. And they're all, they're pushing them together like that. They're pushing them together for the photo. And it's a tight one. All fitting in the frame, getting them all to fit. Happy birthday. Okay, look at this couple. We have an engagement announcement here. And this is Gabriella and Matteo, who are celebrating their engagement here. And it's a photograph here of Matteo Congratulations to you two. Okay. Oh, look at this one. We have Allison here, who's dressed up. I don't know if you saw last week's show where we premiered the frog here, and this is Allison. I guess it's not her birthday or anything, but I guess she made this frog suit here, and she's doing like a frog spread for the picture there, and it's got a frog hat on. That's super cool, Allison. Great. That's a great one. Okay. Next. Oh, look at this little tadpole here. Is that little Froggy or is that David? That's David, who's dressed up as the frog. His mom writes that the frog is David's favorite cartoon, and here he is. I guess mom made this costume for little David there for the frog. Okay. We have a happy birthday wish going out to Wyatt. Wyatt, who's turning 12 years old. Happy birthday, Wyatt. And he's got his shirt on there, and it's got a cool little cut on there. Okay. Happy birthday goes to Serenity. Serenity, happy birthday, who's turning 3 years old, and she's eating the mush. Oh, look at these ones. Oh, here's a cool little group here. This is Samantha, Sarah, and Carter and Julian, and they're just riding that pipe. Look at those guys and girls just grabbing hold and tugging on that, riding that little pipe in there. Thank you for the photo, guys. Looks good looking. Yeah. Okay, this here, I guess, is from okay. This one comes in from Julian, who sent this in, and I guess this is a shot of him and his girlfriend, and her boyfriend. Him what? Julian and his girlfriend Autumn, and her boyfriend. Okay, let's go to the next one, please. Okay, here we have a frog image here. This one coming in from Luke, like from the Bible there, and he's got I guess that's the frog. Super cool. Okay, happy birthday goes out to Eva. Eva, who's turning 6 years old. She's got those. Look in her hand there, Chad. She's got those dirty little potatoes. Look at that. Can you see them? Happy birthday, Eva. There's good looking dirty little potatoes there. Happy birthday. Oh, and another frog. We got Piper. This one comes in from Piper, who's is I guess in another frog costume. I tell you, I told you, Chad, that this frog thing was gonna catch. It was gonna blow up. It was gonna go to the top of the. Remember I said it was like Snooki. right to the top out of all the lists. Number 1 on all the lists here. Okay. Happy birthday. This next one comes in from Sophie, who's turning 5 years old. Happy birthday goes to Sophie, holding all those eggs in that bucket. So many eggs in there. She's got a lot of eggs. Okay. Oh, we have another engagement announcement. Okay, this is Sadie and Grayson, who decided to tie... Oh. Okay, no, I'm sorry. This wasn't an engagement announcement. I'm sorry for saying that. This is a get well soon wish. Sadie lost, I guess, her feet from her diabetes. I'm sorry to confuse that one, but that one comes in from Grayson. We wish you a speedy recovery there. Okay. Okay, this photograph comes in from Isaac. Isaac, who's going on a bit of a hike there. And, oh, here's another one of Isaac here. And he's with Miss Idaho. Look at that. He's quite the ladies' man there, I'd have to say. And it's Isaac again. And he looks like he's the prom queen here with him and his mom are dressing for the you got the pictures on the wall there. And the light switches, too. You can see that one light switch is set to down, and the other two are set to up. Like, makes you kind of wonder, what does that other light switch turn on, right? What does it turn on, right? I'd like to turn it on. Okay. This one is coming in from Delilah here, and I guess it's a Christmas one here. Well, look at these two dudes. This is Jaden and Theodore sent in from their first grade class here, where they're climbing up on those chairs and they're riding that pipe. Yeah, looking cool, guys. Looking cool. Okay, happy birthday also goes out to Josephine here, and she also is wearing her frog shirt. Okay. Whoa, this one comes in from the Cole family. The Cole family, and I guess they're doing they're doing dance like the Macarena or something, or the Jim or something like that. They're doing the dancing. That's super cool. Super cool. I always love to see the family involved here. Next. Okay. Congratulation message goes out to Emery. Emery, who I got her job, first job as pizza delivery man. So congratulations to Emery on her new job. Okay. Okay. Now this one is my daddy's message on the purpose of suffering. A message from youth pastor Chad. Baby chase in front of his parents. Well, this one just kind of bums me out. We're gonna go to this next one here. 98-320. That's one's old. Next, that's old. Okay, happy birthday goes out to Navia. Navia, judging by the number of candles there, is turning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's probably like a bowl of soup or something. Next. Whoa, look at this rock and roll dude. Happy birthday goes out to Harold. Harold here. Looks like Bargain Harold. He's doing like he's doing like those kids who do the pipe skate pipes or roller pipes blades, roller blades. He's doing like a shred on that rock, hanging out there. Yeah, Vesna. Okay. Whoa. Okay, we've got, I guess, Adeline here. Okay. All right. Okay. That's better. Happy birthday goes to Lydia, turning 3 years old today. Happy birthday, Lydia. And she's jumping in that sack. Okay. Oh, another one. Another Mrs. Clara and little Vivian there. And she's doing a high five with all those dirty little potatoes in that basket. She's like a little protector. Those. Okay. Okay, family triple decker. It looks like they're just doing like a nap there for fun for the on his daughters there. Okay, next. And oh God, next. Okay, thank you. We already have a congratulations here going out to Madeline. Madeline, who just gave birth to little Grayler. Baby Grayler. And congratulations on your little baby, Grayler. Congratulations. Wow. And that is Kids Cabin.
Kids Cabin.
That's what that is. I really didn't like that last image there. I don't know, Chad, if you could not, you should filter that one out, please, for next time. Really didn't like that one. Okay, we've got some artwork we'd like to show, and let's take a look at that. That's coming up next.
Kids Cabin.
Okay, let's take a look at some of the amazing artwork that also came in. All right, so we've got this one comes in from Cody, age 8. He's got God, and Billy and I like Toods. Like the Toods. Okay, well, that's great work, Cody. Great. He's got, God is, yeah. Oh, another frog. Look at this. Josh, age 2, at 2 years old, he's, next one. Okay, thank you. Okay, this one, it comes in from Tom, age 11. Okay. And it says, Richard and Chad play football. And, okay. This one comes in from Bradley, age 6. Okay. And he's drawing a man who's going to work on, he's on the bus. He's going to work on the bus there. This one comes in from Gammy, age 10. Okay, take that down, please. Chad, you want to get that one down, please? No, it's still up there, Chad. Take it off. Next, take it down. Thank you. I would never die on you, Kira. And it's a picture of like a horse, like a cat mask, and it's a picture of wearing a horse shirt, and it looks like the horse is biting her underwear and pulling it up like a front wedgie. It's doing like the horse is doing pulling up a front wedgie. That one, I like that one because it's silly. Okay. This one comes in from Thomas B, aged 18. And it says, okay, Thomas, you can cuddle with Chad when you finish your popsicle. And it's the Montclair Church. And it says, Dad, please let me in. And he's got a horse on his sweater there. And yeah. 18 years old. Wow. It's just a little bit older than the normal ones that we get. Okay. All right. Wow.
It's Kabin.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Now that was exciting. I hope you guys liked that as much. I hope you guys enjoyed that one as much as I enjoyed those. It's my favorite part of the show. I love to just take a minute and appreciate some of our community, some of the artists in our community. That last one is really, it's a different type of pastor. It's a different pastor. It's a different pastor. Okay. Well, up next, we've got something very exciting. You've probably all been waiting for. I present to you episode 2 of The Frog. So if you're ready to open up that frog, I want you to type open up that frog. I want you to type open up that frog. Type in open up that frog. If you want that frog to get open, you got to type open up that frog. You got to open it up. Let's open up that frog. Open up that frog. Let's open it up. Let's open it up. All right. I give to you The Frog. Episode 2. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen next? Okay, episode 2. The Frog.
Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog, riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog, riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Welcome to the frog, welcome to the frog. You'd rather be at church, but you're riding on the frog, riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Don't get off the frog, don't get off the frog. You can hurt yourself if you tumble off the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Climb aboard the frog, climb aboard the frog. Everything is good when you're riding on the frog, riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Hold on to the frog, hold on to the frog. Grip your hands and tug him hard when you're riding the frog, riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Don't forget to squeeze, don't forget to squeeze. When you grab onto him, place your hands above his knees. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Best friends with the frog, best friends with the frog. Spread your legs and open wide and wrap them round the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. You can trust the frog, you can trust the frog. So throw your cares away and just fully trust the frog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. You can pet the frog, you can pet the frog. Rub and stroke his big head just like a hairy dog. Riding on the frog, riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. We all love the frog, we all love the frog. We all dance and sing this song when riding on the frog. We're riding on the frog, we're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. You can share the frog, you can share the frog. Tell your friends to come along when we ride on the frog. We're riding on the frog, we're riding on the frog. Everyone is happy when you're riding on the frog. Dress up for the frog, dress up for the frog. Make up that.
It's Kabin.
The kids' cabin. Wow. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen next with that frog? episode 2 of The Frog. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. I really hope you guys enjoyed that one. That one was something else. I love what? Wow, how do they get those ideas, Chad? Where do they come up with those ideas for the show like that? How do you where's those ideas? Where do they come from? I have no idea. I have no I have no idea. Okay, let's open up those lines. Let's open up those lines. And take our next caller. Hello, caller. Are you there? Welcome to the program.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to the program. You're live on the Arc on Montclair Public Access, TOS TV3.
Hi, my name is Thomas, your son. Hi, Dad.
I'm sorry, you're... Hello?
Hi, Dad.
Were you trying to convince
Dad?
me? You're trying to convince me with this bargain shop impression that you're Thomas Burnish?
Of course.
Get out of here with that.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay, all right, go ahead.
No.
We'll give you one more chance, Thomas. What's up?
Okay. Anyways, Dad, I just got my lab results back.
Yeah.
I have Freddie Mercury disease.
You've got the Freddie Mercury?
Yes, Dad.
I think your name is James.
No.
I think it's James. James? Is that you?
No.
Did Thomas put you up to this, James?
No.
James?
No.
Did Thomas put you up to this?
No.
If he did, that's okay. Okay, you tell Thomas that he can call me anytime that he needs me, okay? He doesn't need to have you calling in for him, James. He's a big boy. Okay. Let's hop over to our next line where we have Ian on the call. Hello, Ian, and welcome to the program.
Hello?
Hello, Ian. Is that you?
That's not my name, actually. Why are you calling me Ian? What the hell? Why are you calling me Ian? That is not my name.
Well, I thought this was...
You are being very unprofessional.
Well, sorry,
my name is
sir.
not Ian.
Sir, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't know what your name was, okay? It's just the program...
Okay, I guess I could let it slide this time, but next time you better be on top of your...
Sir,
shit
I'm sorry.
there, okay?
I'm just reading what the message says here, sir. And sorry, what is?
It says that my name is Ian.
That's right. Yes, it says Ian is calling. Yeah, something about the devil. Anyway,
I don't believe that. I don't believe you.
Maybe it got double.
My name is Mahoney, not Ian.
Okay, all right, sir. What
Okay.
what is your name for real?
Okay, my name is Sausage Mahoney. Write it down in your little book there.
Okay, sir. Let me just jot that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you better drop it before I drop kick your ass.
Okay, let's go to our next caller here. Hello, caller. Welcome.
Hey, is this Richard Burnish?
Yes, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
All right, I just want to make sure I get I get everything correct. I don't say the wrong thing. This is the host of the Ark, right? With the kids' cabin.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's the same one and the very same. Welcome to the program to let you know half the world is watching this right now. So it's kind
Afterwards, yeah, I know afterwards watching. I was watching. My kids were watching it. You know what you do to in the kids' cabin? You put the dang frog back up on that kid's cabin.
Well,
I've had enough of the frog.
Well,
this frog, every day I walk up and down the streets of East Islip, and I get kids saying we gotta be on the frog, stay on the frog, on the frog. It's driving me crazy, around. Hey, geez, Louise. Listen, Richard, I'm begging you, do not put the frog back on.
The kids love it, okay? The kids love it, and that's what it's about.
Too much, Richard. It's too much. It's too much.
They love it.
It's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy.
Name one thing wrong with the frog. Can you even name one?
It's in my mind. My woman, she looks at me. You know, we were watching the last stream, right, Richard? We were watching the last stream, and the frog come on. We think it's such a great frog. First of all, my woman go, why the frog have no legs? Why the frog have no legs, Richard? It's the best part. It's a delicacy in France, Richard. Those frog legs. But why the frog got no legs? And we think, oh, it's a fun frog, riding on the frog. It's a great frog. But then it go on too long, Richard. It go on too long. It's driving me crazy. It's in my mind. I have a dream about the frog. Richard, do not make me get in my Western Stop 49X and get on the 415, all right? I will get on the highway. I'll get on the 495 to the 295, and I'll take that to the 95, and I'll take that to the 80, and I'll take the 80 all the way to Sacramento, and I'll get on the 5, and I'll come to Montclair, and I'll kick your ass, Richard. All right? Don't make me get my Western Star 49X with a 72-inch sleeper, all right? I got a 72-inch Stratosphere high roof sleeper, all right? I'm going to be perfectly comfortable, all right? It's a truck built for traffic comfort, Richard. All right, and I got a Detroit DD16 engine in there, Richard. It's got 600 horsepower, Richard. It's got 2,000 pound-feet of torque, Richard. Richard, I'm gonna get in my truck, Richard. I'm gonna drive in my truck all the way to Montclair, and I'm gonna kick your ass if you show me that frog one more time, Richard Marone.
I like frogs. I love frogs.
What do you got to say for yourself? Will you throw me a bone, Richard? Will you promise not to play the frog anymore?
Hello.
I love frogs. Riding on the frog. Riding on the frog.
Who's this child? Who's this child on the phone? This is the rightful president of the United States of America, Donald John Trump. Hello. I'm looking for Richard Burnish.
Hello, Daddy Trump.
There's a small child on the phone. Nobody knows more about small children than Donald Trump, believe me. But I called for a pastor by the name of Richard Burnish, and not a child. May I speak to Mr. Burnish?
I'm telling you, he's hiding out on this phone line, Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump, you gotta, I'm pleading me. You gotta pardon me. You gotta get this frog out of here.
Are you one of my voters? Are you one of my tremendous voters? Are you one of
I'm not just a voter, Mr. Trump. I'm not just a tremendous voter. I'm a tremendous voter, Mr. Trump. I'm out there on East Islip, Mr. Trump, and I got that big boat. I got a big 70-foot yacht.
Just like the kind of person I like. You sound just like the kind of person.
I've been waiting my entire life.
There's a baby in here.
Excuse me. No, excuse me. No, listen. I need silence. Nobody knows more about talking over people than I do. Believe me, listen. I am running for president in 2024, and I need a staff secretary. And this man from New York on the phone, he sounds just like my type of guy. He sounds like my type of guy. He sounds tremendous.
Thank you so much, Mr. Trump.
Yes.
Now, Richard, I hear you're still on the line. Listen, Richard,
is that Burnish man on the phone? Put the Burnish man on the phone, please. Put the Burnish man on the phone.
There's a goddamn baby on the thing. Watch your fucking mouths. There's a goddamn baby in the room.
Yeah, and you know what the baby first said? You know what the baby said? The baby said we all riding on the frog, Richard.
You watch your fucking mouth. There's a fucking baby in the room.
Why are we talking about it, bro? There's a frog.
It's a fucking baby.
Frog, undocumented. I need to know about it so I can send Mike Pence to throw him over the border. Believe me.
There's a fucking baby in here. Watch your goddamn mouth.
What the language? Oh my God, the filthy language. Who just said that? Who said that on the phone just now? Who was that?
I think that was the Richard Burnish.
You're on the phone with the former president of the United States, Donald John Trump. You're on the phone with Donald Trump. How does that make you feel? You just said fuck in front of Donald Trump.
No, I would never say that. I would never say that. There's a baby on the call.
Richard Burnish. Richard, might I remind you?
There's a baby on the phone, Chad.
Promising you $1 million, Richard. You owe this man a lot, Richard.
There's a baby on the line.
Get the baby off the phone.
Yeah, get that goddamn baby off the phone. There's babies on that phone.
I love you. I love you. I love
Okay. Well, that was great. Now, my producer is telling me we have some messages coming in on the fax machine, which we're going to take a look at here. And this one actually comes in, well, from Cole Dean here. Cole Dean. He's got two, so we're gonna go with this one here. And it says, okay, this is Cole Dean, and he's calling out MC Dad. He says, MC Dad? More like MC Sad. Beard's made from pubes taken from your dad. So go ahead, take the mic and try to rhyme. I'll let chat know to mute their sound ahead of time. You fail at rap and all things lyrical. Richard liking you? That'll take a miracle. Cole Dean, right there. Ladies and gentlemen, Cole Dean. Or this one here. Part 2 says, Cole Dean for MC Dad. Caught him jacking to Playgirl in the Superstore lane. His clothes are black and yellow and say no name. So turn off your mic and get off your stage. You belong at Tim Hortons making minimum wage. Cole Dean, just like that. Back on top, just like Snooki. Back on top, just like Snooki's back on top. Number 1. Put him back up on top there. Oh, Cole Dean. Cole Dean is back. Okay, this one comes from Help Me Richard. A friend of mine pulled me into a Discord server. There are photos of hairy animal creatures with, I think, Dad's cream dripping from their jowls. They also keep talking about a yiff. What's a yiff? Richard, I need prayer. It's a picture of dog and a man there. Well, you got to get out of there. That sounds like a horrible place. This guy, this person in here, I guess that's the massive E in here. Looks like that massive E one. Okay. Now this one comes in from Sister Jennifer, who says, Hi, Richard. Do you like my big tits? Says Richard, Sister Jennifer here, do you like going to church? Yeah, yes. I very much like that. And thank you for your image, your picture. Thank you for that one. All right, this one comes in from Joseph Preston. He says, "Hello, Richard. This is my friend Nick, who was recently diagnosed with cancer." Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Joseph. Due to you praying for him last stream, he's made a miraculous recovery and has grown his hair back. Thank you so much, Richard, for saving a young man's life. Okay, so now for all of those unbelievers out there who don't believe in the power of prayer, look at this. Testimony. Testimony. Right there. Prayer works. It's not fake. It's faith. Okay, this one comes in and says, "Jessica, for Montclair perfect boy, or you are train phobic?" Well, you're a little bit late on this one, Jessica. The contest is over. Maybe you can get in next time. Okay. This. Okay. Okay. This one just says Splatoon 3. It just says Splatoon 3. That's all. That's all that one says, is just Splatoon 3. All right. This one comes in from J.C. Denton, who says, "When was the last time you had a sweaty..." Is that from The Matrix? Is that what that is? I think that's like that from the... I was watching a film the other day. It was about these friends who went on this beautiful bank heist. I think it's called Ocean's 13 or something. I think it's Ocean's 13. And these guys meet each other. They just meet each other and they pull off this most beautiful heist of a bank as if they've been doing like heists their whole life. Like they meet each other and then they form like a bond, this instant bond that it just is not, that's not believable. But okay, my producer Chad is telling me that we're running out of time. So I'd want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Ark, and I hope you had a blast. I know I did. I want to thank all of the contestants who came today to partake in the Perfect Boy competition. I just want to wish you guys all the best. And I'll see you again very soon. So God bless you. Stay safe. This is Richard Burnish from Montclair Public Access TUS TV3 saying good night. And well, if you want to watch that movie, you should check it out. It's called Ocean's 13. And they're pulling off these heists that are just so beautiful you would never believe it. But wish you all a good night. And we'll see you very soon. God bless you all. Good night.
Streaming for an hour, and when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the art, I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray like shutting down. When these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the art, I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come.
Now I'll read you this prayer of the name of Montclair. Every time you feel that your life isn't fair, just know that God is upstairs. He doesn't care if you're a baseball star or a millionaire. He believes that you are the world's most valuable player.
When the camera's off and the brother's out of ink, the lights go dark and I find myself alone. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the art, I pray Jesus loves me, and I pray he will come. It's a Montclair prayer, 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 it's a Montclair
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for everything. Thank you for your messages, your faxes, and for supporting the show. Thank you guys so much. Good night.
We're up to 800 in chat. We're up to 800.
The camera's off and the brother's out of ink. The lights go dark and I find myself alone. Even Chad is sad and I think it's for a reason. All of you in the chat, but it's like no one's there. And I'm streaming for an hour, and when I feel like shutting down, when these people need my help, I need something to get me through. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my long lost son. I pray for the viewers.
Thank you, Shadow Spawn. Thank you. Thank you, Cal. Sorry. Thank you, Nora Angel. Spangles. James Lasco. Every time. I recognize that name. Love you too, Double X. Jake, thank you so much. Ben, thank you. That's another name I see all the time. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying. You're very welcome. I hope you guys enjoy. Good night, everyone.
Now I'll read you this prayer of the name of Montclair. Every time you feel that your life isn't fair, just know that God is upstairs. He doesn't care if you're a baseball star or a millionaire. He believes that you are the world's most valuable player.
nights go dark and I find myself alone. I pray for my brother, I pray for the show, I pray for the future of my lost son. I pray for the viewers, I pray for the young, I pray Jesus loves me and I pray he will come. It's a Montclair, it's a Montclair, it's a Montclair, it's a Montclair, it's a Montclair.
Mojaves, Mojaves, Mojaves. Glorious day to everyone in attendance this evening. My name is Chihi, and I am your Montclair Perfect Boy 2020. It is an honor to be here tonight presenting this award to the winner. Smile and look at the camera and say congratulations. You are now the perfect boy. I am pleased to present you with this gift certificate for 10% off at Montclair Furniture. Now I am a perfect boy. My name is Chihi, and you can count on it.